Again, welcome to the greatest sports podcast and to a mighty fine episode. It is football season, so that means it is fantasy season. Preseason is live. We got some games. We got some divisional breakdowns. We got to get into that Nfc East and Nfc West, the two best divisions in football, period. But I'll get into my theory on that. But before we get into the joke, I just want to genuinely thank everybody for making our products do numbers. The shorts have been a smash. They are jumping off the shelves. We started with this amount of mini pair, and we only got this few amount of mini pair left. So if y'all want them, I know a lot of people been trying to get them, and we ain't had their sizes, but we got a few sizes left. So y'all go tap into them. Women, y'all get them. Yeah, we got them. Whatever you need, shorty, we got them. We got it. Trust and believe that. 3 thumbs, we with you, baby, and we got it. You got the green. We got the thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The link is on all our profiles. The link is on all our profiles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But before we get into these divisional breakdowns, I got a joke, and I know this is gonna knock y'all socks off. So, what do you call it when you throw a laptop in the ocean?
They're rolling in the deep.
How did you know my joke?
Boom.
You get it? No, hold on, Jamal. Adele, like the singer?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Adele.
Rolling in the deep.
The deep water, yeah.
That's
just
bars.
ass.
That's
Can we get a 3 thumbs down, please?
That's a joke for your ass. Nah, but seriously, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagrams, OnlyFans on the way, so y'all be on the lookout of that.
Who doing that?
It's a joke. But no, tap into where you can get us, and like I said, we often to get into these divisional breakdowns. So let's start with the second best division in football, the Nfc East. A lot of people
Not true.
What you mean?
I don't understand. Not true. Two best divisions is the NFC West and the AFC North.
Hey,
AFC North, NFC West. Two best
check
divisions.
it out.
A lot of times the West won Super Bowl.
What?
Last time West won Super Bowl. Last time.
Hey, put it like this: we didn't know who.
The Eagles won it before after them.
Yeah, but the Eagles the only one who even make the
Eagles won't make the playoffs this year.
Bet money. Hey, hold on, big man.
The Eagles won't make the playoffs this year.
Okay, but put it like this, big man. Neither will the Cowboys. But
yes,
Jamal, put it like this: nobody won the division until week 16. Everybody had a chance to win a division.
That's because y'all all fucking suck.
They were.
Hey,
bro, look,
nobody.
No.
If this could be competitive, that'll make it the best.
The best player in the division was hurt, bro. That's what happened to last season. The best
hold on,
player in the
exactly.
division was hurt.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But Chase Young wasn't hurt though. He's better than that.
Nah. Dak Prescott was hurt. He's the best quarterback in the division. He was hurt. That's what happened.
Okay,
he's back.
You better clear it up.
Dak Prescott. He said you better clear it up.
Better clear it up.
Look, bro, Chase Young ain't did enough yet, bro. Chase Young ain't did enough yet. No, bro. Dak won rookie of the year. Dak did the same thing he did. Dak been in MVP votes.
They both did the same thing.
No, Dak been in MVP votes. So, like, Dak the one playoff game. I'm just saying.
Hey, Chase Young just played Tom Brady. That ain't his fault.
And lost. I'm just saying.
Everybody lose to him.
Dak has rust under his belt.
So do
right now, Dak
Black
the best player in the NFC, bro. He back. So we'll see how.
He the best player in the NFC. Oh,
in the NFC?
In the NFC East, bro.
Oh, East. You left off East that first time, but okay.
No,
we know that. Come on, man. We know.
We know how we break these things down. We gonna go from the team that finished first, second, third, and fourth. So, with that being said, we're gonna start with the Washington football team, who won the division last year at 7-9. They got some key additions: Curtis Samuel, William Jackson III, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Adam Humphries. Jamal, let's start with you. What you think they Vegas win totals is?
8.5.
You should have just left the half off because it's exactly 8. And I thought you hit it. So we were starting off with a strong show. And I got the football team going 8-9 this year. They won't be first in the division, but they'll be fighting for second. You know who's gonna win that thing, but we'll get into that.
No, I
later.
don't.
But,
Okay.
We'll get into that later. It won't be the football team, but the football team, they got a great defense, a lot of good fantasy assets that I like this season, especially with the additions of William Jackson. I think that's gonna help them out. You know, because if I had to say there was a soft spot in that defense, it would be in the secondary, maybe. But man, they all loaded over there on defense. But that defense is going in the 10th round. I mean, just way too expensive for me, and especially this year. It's not a defense that I'm just targeting to draft. I told you I'm gonna probably stream my defenses all year this year. But like I said, you got Antonio Gibson in a second. I love Antonio Gibson. If they give him the workload of a receiver, running back, I love his talents. If they just gave him the workload. But he's going at 202. I love him at that price. You got Terry McLaurin. I love him as well. He's going at 308. I think he's the best receiver in the division. Yeah, I said it. He's the best receiver in the division. Terry McLaurin is the best receiver in the division. He's going at 308. I love him. Logan Thomas. What the youngsters say, Nogan. I'm fading Logan Thomas. He's slapping. Logan Thomas going in the 8th. I'm not messing with him. He had 100 targets last year when he got Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's not typical guy that targets the tight end much. So I'm gonna fade Logan Thomas. What the youngsters say. Curtis Samuel is going in 11 for a potential for a ultimate flex player that they'll probably line up in the backfield. You know, be in the slot. He'll move all over the field. I love him for that value. So I'm definitely interested in Curtis Samuel. Ryan Fitzpatrick is going in the 13th. I like him a lot too. So it just all depends on what kind of draft you're in. 2 quarterback leagues. This is the type of quarterback that I'm drafting in our 2 quarterback leagues that we done have for like 7 years. But so Ryan Fitzpatrick because my 2 keepers are Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson. So Ryan Fitzpatrick at that value, that's probably gonna be my 3rd type quarterbacks because he's gonna have to play 2 weeks. Unfortunately, because Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray both do have bye weeks. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, people like that, that'll be the range of outcomes for me that I'm going to have to draft and get from me. But yeah, from there, Jamal, so what you think of the Washington football team, Jamal?
I don't think last year was a fluke for them. I think that they had a real young team, and I just love everything that they're doing on defense, especially what you said when they added the dude in the secondary. They whole box is like fucking SEC type players, just cold. Everybody in their boxes, I think, a baller. And I love that D-line. I think they're going to wreak havoc on the whole division. I got them actually winning the division this year, going 10-7. That says how much. Yeah, that says what I think about division. I think they'll win the division going 10-7. Their defense is not a fluke. Them dudes are legit. Ryan Fitzpatrick can win 10 games. He's done it before with less 10. Like the year they missed the playoffs with the Jets, I think he went 10-6. He can win. He can win 10 games in a shitty division like this. The Eagles and the Giants.
We're gonna get to the Eagles, bro.
Let me finish.
I don't want you to finish.
Anyways, he'll get 2 wins off the Eagles, and he'll at least split with the Giants. He'll probably split with the Cowboys because the Cowboys are actually a decent team. I just don't trust their defense at all. And Ryan Fitzpatrick will light niggas up, and I just love this Redskins, this football team defense. The offense, I think Terry McLaurin going anywhere. I don't think it matters where you draft Terry McLaurin because he's a good player, and you're gonna be happy when you have him on your team anyways. Same thing with Gibson. Fitzpatrick in the 13th. Usually Fitzpatrick don't get drafted, but I mean, because he's so inconsistent. I think if you want Fitzpatrick, you can get him whenever you get him, honestly. But I think he'll have a
Think
decent
he
year.
gonna win the division?
Bro, I think he's gonna win 10 games. And I think 10 games is all it's gonna take to win this division. And the inconsistent quarterback win divisions all the time. Trust me, I was a Texas fan. We didn't win a bunch of divisions with people you can't even name. So I just like the Redskins, man, or the football team. I think they got a shot to make it to the second round of the playoffs. That's as far as I got them going. Because Fitzpatrick ain't gonna just. Fitzpatrick, I think their defense. If their defense is what I think they is, man, and I like the coach, Ron Rivera. Man, I just like what they got going on over there, man. I just like it.
Brother. So when you said that they was gonna sweep the Eagles, I put a time on you, and it was 3 minutes of just pure wrong. That was just a 3-minute bad take. So I just wanted to let you know that was your worst take.
Eagles and the Texans gonna be two of the worst teams in the NFL. Period.
Yeah.
Texans and Eagles?
No.
Yeah.
The Texans, but the Eagles.
Hey,
why the Eagles gonna be good, big man?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why.
They got Jalen Hurts.
Hey, hold on. We gonna get to the Eagles. Hey,
how about Taylor better than Jalen Hurts?
Stop it, bro. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop it.
You stop it. You stop it.
Prove
me he not.
You gotta stop.
Show me he not. Show me he not.
He not.
Tyrod Taylor not better than Jalen Hurts, bro.
Why?
Why?
He wasn't better than he wasn't better than him in college, and he's not better than him in the NFL.
So they can make it better than Pat Mahomes in college.
Just keep up with Jalen Hurts, bro. He got more upside than Tyrod Taylor, bro.
Look, we don't got to talk about. We gonna get into the Eagles later. We're talking about the football team, and right now I want to get to Novian's take on because Novian, maybe you can cool me down because I'm pissed off.
So I don't know who's gonna win this division. Like, only team I can really want to count out is the Eagles. But like, there's no disrespect to the Eagles.
Thank you, Novian.
But the Eagles can win it. But it's just like, if I'm going like, if I'm a bet man, I'm gonna go like with those three. And I don't know who will win out of those three. The Giants have a hell of weapons on offense, but we're gonna get in that different. But quarterback play for the team, Washington football team, is fantasy wise, it's not a bad look to get Fitzpatrick because he's gonna throw the ball. He gonna throw it. You know he's gonna throw it.
Gibson might.
Running back Gibson is a good pick, but I don't know if y'all knew last year I can't never pronounce his name. CJ McKissick.
JD McKissick.
Yeah, he had 80 catches last year.
80 receptions.
80
damn, bro. Hey, get on my notes, bro. I'm finna tell the people.
80 catches, bro. You can't. If you're a PPR league, that's.
And he's going undrafted.
What can you get him late?
Undrafted. He's going undrafted.
Undrafted. That's crazy.
That's 80 receptions going undrafted.
Yeah. And guys beat his case.
What's his name?
JD
McKissick.
Yeah.
JD who? Mercy?
McKissick.
Yeah, they yesterday just cut Lamar Miller. I saw that. Can't make a team, make a squad. Receivers.
So this year, he's done.
Scary Terry is a great pick, but in that area, I can't pick him because I think he's going in the third, fourth round.
Third, 308.
Yeah, I just can't because he's going at the same time as Buddy, as Antonio Gibson. If I'm picking between two, I'm picking Gibson.
Probably, yeah.
They got what's his name? Kurt Samuel, but to me, he's the same kind of player as not Peyton Barber, the starting running back Gibson. Because did Ron use him both ways when he played for Carolina? Oh, yeah, I remember. Kurt Samuel.
Yeah,
I think he did.
Definitely did.
Yeah, come in when
but Ron Rivera also gave Christian McCaffrey all the workload too. So he needs to quit playing and give it to Gibson because Gibson can be the next Christian McCaffrey if he got the workload.
I don't know about that one. Logan Thomas is he's that top. He ain't in that top range, but he's in that like Mike Gesicki range to me.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Last year he had numbers.
I forgot about Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas is a damn good tight end.
Bro, and I just want to say this, my bad for interrupting you, because a lot of people are going to say, man, it's the Washington football team. Their offense was bad. They was 26th in scoring, yada, yada, yada. But real football and fantasy football is completely different because this offense supported 2 top 24 running backs, obviously because Antonio Gibson had like 12 touchdowns and J.D. McKissic had 80 receptions. They supported a top 10 tight end and a top 15 receiver, a top 20 receiver. So just because your offense is bad in real life don't mean it doesn't have fantasy upside. So that's just to throw that disclaimer out there. But go ahead, Nova.
He's not a bad tight end. Would I pick him? No.
Don't fuck with him.
Last year he killed me twice. But the defense, I'm not checking for their defense. I'm fantasy wise. I'm not checking.
Don't do it.
They're good defense. They are the best defense in the division. But I'm not. That's not enough to make me want to go get them.
We're going to fuck them up, too. Hey, the Eagles is going to fuck them up. And I can't wait till we get to the Eagles.
I don't know about the Eagles going to fuck them up, but I know for sure the Cowboys going to fuck them up. But the Eagles got action. The Giants got action, too. Everybody got – look, I can't wait.
Yeah, football season's finna be fun. Because I'm finna get on here. We're going to have a fucking fuck – we're going to have a fuck Jamal hour. So when Patrick Mahomes –
Something stinks. Must be the Eagles.
When Patrick Mahomes when Patrick Mahomes fucking up and the Eagles is winning, I'm going to come on here and say, fuck Jamal every Sunday. The day after the Sunday. Yeah. So when Jalen Hurts go to Arrowhead and pop Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to be unbearable on here. You hear me? Unbearable. But go ahead.
You want to bet on that? Or you just want to talk about it?
That's big man.
Look,
Washington football team?
I feel like the best pick for Washington is Antonio Gibson. The rest of the, hey, I feel like y'all putting too much stock into Fitzpatrick. He is not that. He's very inconsistent. What Jamal said, and I'm gonna bold that. So he's very inconsistent. He's definitely not going to win the division. He's definitely not going to get all these targets. I don't think involved. He's going to turn over the ball a lot. I think if they're going to win games, it's going to be because of their running back handing the ball off. I like what Ken Shed said, getting him involved like in a Christian McCaffrey type of vibe, catching the ball, running the ball. So if you're going to draft anybody from this team in general, Gibson is the guy to draft. The defense probably next. After that, I wouldn't touch nothing else. Tight ends, receivers, nothing, because I don't trust the quarterback. I don't trust the quarterback. I don't trust the quarterback.
Brandon Marshall had 50 yards with him.
The thing, I understand what they have. I'm talking about, and this year, I don't trust that quarterback to, like, I don't trust him. I'm not saying that he can't do it. I don't think it's a safe.
Do you like Kirk?
I don't think it's a safe pick because I like the receivers though. I do like Samuels and Scary Terry, but kind of like the tight end too. But I'm saying I don't trust the quarterback enough to be as consistent week in week out.
Right, I got what you said. Okay, so I'm saying, so you saying like in the third round, there's other players that you would rather draft than these guys because of
the quarterback.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Right, that makes sense. But I got a little pushback from Jamal and Novi, and I'm in an argument. I don't know if y'all could tell, listeners and y'all, but I'm in an argumentative ass mood today. I don't know why, but y'all, I got some pushback when y'all was saying that Antonio Gibson couldn't beat Christian McCaffrey, and I just don't understand. Like if you give a running back 225 carries and also target him 125 times, like damn, with any kind of elite skill set, bro, you're gonna produce Christian McCaffrey rate.
That's not true. Christian McCaffrey
Zeke has never been targeted 125 times. Never.
But the touches
the run share.
But
the run share.
Yes, but I'm saying Christian McCaffrey in 2019 was the Carolina offense. They got this man the football.
That's why
and I get you. He's very talented. I'm not taking nothing away from the talent, but he got the rock. And I feel like not Zeke now, but I feel like that was a season that Zeke caught 60 balls. I think, Novian, if you don't mind looking, I think he caught 67 balls. That was the highest Zeke ever caught. And
was it rookie year?
It was like
a couple
2018.
years ago.
It was like 2018. And it was that was my first year with Zeke. And I was like, damn, Zeke got targeted 85 times. They can keep this up. Zeke could be the RB1 forever.
Yeah, 77 catches.
77 catches. I undersold my boy. That's a ton of catches. But I'm saying, like, Christian McCaffrey got 125 targets and 250 carries. Like, if you get that, any elite talent get that type of volume, they can produce. if you give Joe Mixon that kind of volume, he can be CMC in my
He hurt. He's hurt now. Talking about him, he hurt.
Oh, Joe Mixon?
Yeah,
He
he
hurt?
hurt all last year.
Good.
No, I'm just saying he hurt. Like you thinking just because you get all them touches, that might lead to more injuries.
Can you
Like,
said he
McCaffrey had
had
all them
60
touches and then got
catches
hurt.
that 1 year? But you was wrong. He had 77. Last year he had 52 with the same amount of. He had 52 catches last year. Zeke.
Damn, that's a lot of catches. Zeke be catching that bitch.
It was not good.
He going nowhere.
But
Zeke,
you have
Zeke
to understand.
had
You
a
have to put emphasis on the quarterback being gone, man. That has
who
a
throwing
lot.
it to you? You can't
Yes,
swing
it
around.
do, bro. It always
Zeke,
matters.
what did Zeke finish? What did Zeke finish as running back wise? Novi, like was he? I know he was top. Was he RB1?
Ooh. RB. No, bro.
He wasn't one.
He was
He
a
wasn't
RB1. Not one, but he was a RB1. So if he finished in 12, then he's RB1.
No, he didn't have 1,000 yards.
He didn't, but that's his fantasy. He got 50 receptions. Alvin Kamara never ran for 1,000 yards, and he's the RB1 last
year. Yeah, but he be having damn near 1,000 yards receiving and catching.
True. But I'm just saying, running yards. You don't have to have 1,000 to be. But let's look up Ezekiel Elliott's finish before we move on to the Giants because they got second according to this to the standings. I just want to know
that's what they got. They got second.
According to this, brother.
They was in second place.
Hey, brother.
Because as good as the Redskins defense is, the Giants defense is damn good too now. Hold up.
Hey, and for the record, I think Washington will finish last in this division.
Oh, big man. Ridiculous.
Big man. I don't think say ridiculous. I don't think that they'll finish last. I think their defense is too good for them to finish last. Only way they'll finish last is if they hit a lot of injuries. Ron Rivera said that over 50% of his team wasn't vaccinated and he got cancer. So he probably is like.
This is what I say about that defense. I think last year, just hear me out. I think last year that defense got blessed. I'm not saying they're not good. I think they got blessed with a lot of injuries in the division. Saquon Barkley, Dak Prescott. Those are players that are like top 5 players in the division that wasn't playing last year. So I think that this year
quarterback was injured.
I think this year you will see that the NFC offense. I think Jalen will be in full control of the Eagles offense this year. The whole year.
Sir.
I think Saquon is back. I think Dak is back. So I think this year this division will get tougher, but offensively wise. So that defense will get, I think, for somewhat exposed. I do like Chase Young. I do like William Jackson. But I think they'll get more kind of exposed this year with everybody back and healthy.
In fantasy football, if you finish top 5 defense, there is out of the top 5 fantasy finishes. The top 5 defense, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 4 of them don't return to the top 5 the next year. So to Big Man's point, that is, that's a good take. But moving on to what did Zeke finish last year? Was he RB1? 9. That's an RB1. 52 receptions. Hey, baby, that's an RB1. That's my boy. But going on to the Giants, they finished 6-10. Key additions: Adoree Jackson, Kyle Rudolph, Danny Shelton, Cardavius Toney, Kenny G, Kenny Gallaudet. They went 6-10. I got them going. I can't tell you. I got them going. Big man, what you think the Giants win total is for Vegas? According to Vegas, the over/under.
I'm gonna go right on there.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Hold on.
Whatever you think it is, add 2 to it because it's ridiculous.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna go 9.
8.
Okay. Well then, if you thought it was 9, then I should have shut up because it was 7.
I'll pick 8. I thought it was 8.
Oh, you think it's 5?
I was gonna go 8. I was gonna go 8.
I figured this is the worst team in the division.
No,
I think they too deep. I think they too deep on offense. But that quarterback is horrible. But they got stuff.
They got the worst quarterback.
No, they don't.
Oh, I'm lying. No, you're right. Jalen the worst. You're right. My bad.
No.
You said it right.
No, I think
Jalen is the best quarterback.
Is the worst quarterback in this division. I think it's out of Daniel Jones. I think it's out of Daniel Jones and Ryan Fitzpatrick, man.
Jalen is clearly the second best quarterback.
What the fuck? Jalen did better than Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Bro, give me Jalen, bro.
Hold up. Kinsey was on here talking about how bad Jalen was compared to Wentz. You hate Wentz.
No.
They're the
same player.
Yes, I did say that.
They're the same.
I said
But
that
now he
they
got
were
the
turning the ball.
Jalen take care of the ball more.
I said they was turning the ball over at the same rate.
Same nigga.
That's
They're the
true.
same nigga. They're the same
Just
nigga.
with-
That's what you said.
But Jalen Hurts in the
One
3
white,
weeks
one
that
black.
that matters to me. Nah,
One faster.
Hey, no. Serious, in Jalen Hurts' 3 starting games, he was the quarterback 11, 8, and 18. Come on now, Jamal.
But Fitzpatrick
He
got a
wasn't
bunch of
saying
number
this
one
that day
finishes.
though when they were talking
Come
about
on
trade.
now,
At all,
Jamal.
he wasn't. He
Woo!
definitely wasn't. When Wentz was on the team, he wasn't saying none of this.
Hurts.
Crazy.
Make it hurts. No, quit playing with us, man. But you said 7, big man. You said I told you 7, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it.
I thought 8 though for sure.
So yeah, they 8. They have the 32nd ranked offensive line according to Pro Football Focus. That is something to keep in mind when you're drafting Saquon Barkley at 108. That is way too damn high for me. He is a very talented player. He is one injury away from being out of the league, bro, from being not a bust, not injury prone, because people is already slapping him with that.
I mean, he only been in the league 3 years. He been hurt all year, every year. Injury prone.
So he wasn't hurt his rookie year, but that was his best year. And even though he had a high ankle sprain his second year, he still had 1,000 yards. He was still productive. So he just missed this whole season. So I don't want to say, but he's one injury away from messing up his money. I'll say that. That's what I'll say.
For real.
So if he get hurt again, he not gonna be.
Well, he was just hurt,
wasn't
wasn't he just hurt in this offseason?
No, he's still recovering. He just had
recovering
surgery.
from the last one?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still recovering from the ACL injury that he had in October. They had to postpone it for some reason. I don't know exactly why. But 108, they saying that he might not be ready for week 1. And then you have that sluggish beginning that people usually have, except for Adrian Peterson after they tear the ACL. But so I'm not really fooling with Barkley there. Kenny Gallaudet is going in the 6th round. Now, hey, Kenny Gallaudet is a uber talented player, and he just hasn't been drafted this low. He's going as a wide receiver 24. If Kenny Gallaudet busts on your team and he's the wide receiver 24 or 30, you're not mad that you got him in the 6th round because that's kind of what you was expecting. This is the best year to get Evan Ingram, in my opinion, because he's going in the 10th. And I'm gonna trust the talent and the upside, but I just know it's a lot of mouths to feed. But this is Evan Ingram hasn't been drafted this low since he's been in the league. His average ADP in prior years was like in the 6th round. So you can now get him 4 rounds later. And I feel like for as inconsistent as he's going to be, as all the tight ends are going to be past those big 3, I feel like Evan Ingram in the 10th round is a smash pick for me personally.
You're overrated.
All the other weapons on the team, the Sterling Shepherds, the Kadarius Tonys, the John Ross, they going undrafted. So you can, with your hopes, you can see who Daniel Jones may be favored in the preseason. Maybe you can look up and get some of that. And then another thing on the Saquon Barkley, Devontae Booker's ADP is rising, so he's now going in the 13th, and the team also just picked up Alfred Morris. So that's something to keep your eye on. Maybe Saquon Barkley's not ready to go.
This nigga play for every team in the division.
Except for the Eagles. Except for the Eagles. He ain't play for the Eagles. And he ain't gonna play because we got Miles Sanders, baby.
They got Corey Clement too.
They do got Corey Clement. They do got that boy. But I got the Giants finishing last in this division, going 7-10.
Last at 7-10?
Hey,
baby, a damn good division.
You damn right. And it's been a division. It's gonna be ultra competitive like it was last year.
So too.
It's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay this.
It's gonna be competitive. You're right.
And I got them finishing last at 7-10. But from now, let's get your opinion on the Giants, Big Shot.
The Giants, I think the best pick on the Giants is Saquon. If you're gonna draft anybody, that's a good pick. They're gonna run the ball with him a lot, throw him a lot of screens, get him involved in the receiving game. I like the tight end because I don't like the quarterback. And I know he's gonna favor Ingram a lot, throw it to him a lot. So I like the tight end pick. I think that's a good pick outside of the big 3, like Kenny say. I like the receivers too. Like I don't know. I don't really like Daniel Jones. I really don't like Daniel Jones, but the weapons he got, and shoot, the running game he got, it makes me kind of like Daniel Jones. So I don't really believe
offensive line.
in the offensive line. So I think you know what I think they'll be second in the division, and them the Giants and the Eagles. But I like the defense. What they did on defense, they went and got
Adoree
Jackson at corner. Who is the other corner?
They got a top 10 cornerback in the league, and what's my boy name? James Bradbury.
Yeah, they got Bradbury.
Okay, so they got some good defense. They got a couple safeties. Yeah, I like them, man. I don't know.
And they got my boy Logan Ryan.
Yeah. I think they fighting. Logan Ryan. I think they fighting for second in the division with out of them and the Eagles. But I like the running back. I like the receivers. Like the tight end. I really don't like Daniel Jones, but with all that talent around him, he can do pretty good. You know, he can be okay. He can win some games.
Yes, Jamal. Because I know when Jamal finna talk about the Giants, I know he's gonna bring up Daniel Jones fumbling, but his fumbling did improve Jamal from year 1 to year 2. Year 1 he fumbled it 18 times. In year 2 he fumbled it 11 times. So he got better.
No. That's how many he lost, huh? That's not how many he fumbled. That's how many he lost, right?
No, that's how many he fumbled.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many.
I could have swore he lost. I could have been
because I know 18.
If he only fumbled 11 times, he lost all of them, bro. Because he fumbled a lot last year.
But if he would have fumbled and lost 18 fumbles, he would be out. He would be out of a job. No way. No way you lose 18 fumbles and keep. Daniel Jones isn't a bad pickup in my opinion. But first of all, because if Daniel Jones do win the MVP, I'm damn near rich. So keep that in mind. But
keep that in mind.
Daniel Jones, he threw 11 touchdowns. He threw 11 touchdowns last year. That's not gonna happen again. He was like that's an anomaly. He
was hurt though.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't he hurt his leg and he was trying to play through it?
Yeah, and then they want to how Jason Garrett is when he get in the red zone. He want to run the ball down. He rather run it and kick the field goal than take a shot and get freaky down there. So that's a little Jason Garrett effect. But I think that the touchdowns will definitely go up, and he's clearly undrafted because I didn't say his name. But I think Daniel Jones might have a decent fantasy season. But from there, Big No, what you think of the Giants?
The Giants, they had a chance of having the best offense in the division because they just have a lot of weapons. I'll get to why I don't pick the Cowboys later, but the Giants, they're like, look at their offense. Like they have a lot of people. They have so much depth at receiver. Running back is kind of, I wouldn't really say so. Tight end, they got Evan Ingram, but they also have Kyle Rudolph behind him. That's not bad. I mean, even last year he was getting touchdowns. I had him in my dynasty league. I don't know. I just had to pay him. I don't know why.
They have like going undrafted either.
Huh?
Kyle Rudolph going undrafted too.
I know. To me, if as soon as Evan Ingram get hurt, which he does, he sucks. Which he does. He step in, bro. And but the receivers, like they're deeper receiver, like they got speedsters. Like they got Dante Pettis as the wide receiver 6. Like if any, I want to say that I don't think they trust Gallaudet. Gallaudet is great, but like if the Cowboys didn't trade back for Micah,
if the Eagles didn't trade up,
if the Eagles didn't trade up, they were drafting Devante Smith, and they was pissed off that we traded. They was pissed off that we helped the Eagles get them. So they already paid their receiver, and they were still about to draft the best receiver in the draft.
Well, I got 70 reasons why they trust Kenny Gallaudet. You okay?
He got
70 million.
Him, but like, why draft? Like you just said last week, why would they draft somebody or bring somebody in if they already have the guy?
Yeah.
That's a good. Hey, brother, that's a good point.
The defense, I'm not really sold it. They have Blake Martinez as the middle linebacker.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, they have him. They have
he tackled
Yeah, he always lead the league in tackles. They had Linwood, Dexter Lawrence second. Their defensive back kind of okay, but I think they're gonna get tested against the Cowboys.
For sure.
Yeah, but I don't. Again, I see them going. I feel like the division winner is gonna be a tiebreaker kind of thing. It's gonna be. I don't know who will win it. Whoever wins the tiebreaker.
Eagles.
Okay.
But for real though, I think that what they trying to do is, excuse me. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to put everything around Daniel Jones and saying, do something.
Do it.
Or if not, you're gone, buddy. So I feel that's the situation that he's in. And I feel like they're going to find that out pretty quick. I'd say by Thanksgiving, they're going to know what they're doing in the 2022 NFL draft. So, yeah. But go ahead, no.
No, I'm trying to think who got drafted in front of Tony, whatever his name is.
The receiver?
Yeah, because I mean they really wanted Devante, but then they moved back to like 2019 or something like that.
They moved back because
y'all
the Bears traded up.
Yeah, okay.
And then they instantly traded back with the Bears, and the Bears got Justin Fields. Who looked good?
I like Kadarius Toney too. He's real.
I like him,
but I don't know if
he's real
that's
shifty.
going to work with Daniel Jones. Like, and
if anybody,
he got Sterling in front of him. He got Slayton. Slayton proved that he could step up.
Slayton. When
those guys, when Shepard was hurt, Slayton came in and filled in. I mean, had a bad offense, but he was showing he was the best receiver on that bad offense.
He was, for sure.
And he a good deep threat. He kind of fast. And you know, one thing about Daniel Jones is he gonna always be up there in air yards.
Can't believe,
bro.
But slipped. Was that last year he slipped, Daniel Jones?
Yeah, it was last year. He broke that 80-yard run and then fell like to 10.
You know why? Because he was playing against the Eagles, and we don't play that shit. Well, from there,
Clearly.
Jamal, what you think of the New York Football Giants?
I like the Giants. I think they're gonna win. You said 7 games. I could see them winning about 7 or 8 games, somewhere in that range. I got them finishing 3rd in the division. You can guess who I got second because you know I got the Eagles last. I like their defense because I really like Blake Martinez. Ever since he was at Stanford, I used to like him because he was just thumping dudes. And then the Packers got him, and he was pretty good with them. But they didn't see his worth. They let him go in free agency. I guess they couldn't tell. But
you know what the Packers do? Oh, you're a good player. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, well, but
that was Clay Matthews
for me. He was washed. That was the biggest thing I think they did with their defense was add Blake Martinez. You get a solid linebacker in the middle. And last year their defense was solid as hell. Like their offense would fuck up. Daniel Jones would be himself, turn the ball over and everything. And the defense would keep them in a bunch of games they had no business being there. I like their offensive weapons. The O-line is terrible, I know. I've heard they have one of the worst O-lines in the NFL.
32nd, according to Pro Football Focus.
Yeah, that's terrible. Daniel Jones, he turned the ball over too much for me. And, you know, he one of them boosted whites. Every year in the draft, they got to have a boosted white. They boosted him because his coach coached Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, so you know he had to stick him in a draft somewhere. Even though he wasn't no good in college, you know, but he got that white, he got the complexion for the protection. So you know they took him. They moved him up ahead of the blacks and let him go in the draft. That's exciting. Now we're seeing how that worked out. He's not that good to me. I literally like everything else they got. I like all their receivers. I think they got too many receivers, to be honest with you, especially if Tony is good as y'all think he's gonna be. Because I didn't watch him in college, so I honestly don't know. But Saquon, if he could just get healthy, I love Saquon. He fast. He not like as thick as his legs are. You think he'd run more niggas over, but whatever. Whatever he does works. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Whatever he does works. So I can't even hate on him. Yeah, the Giants gonna finish 3rd in the division, and I like what they're doing over there. I like the coach too, honestly. Yeah, he a dickhead. He coached like a high school coach a lot, making niggas run laps.
Judge?
Judge. Yeah, but they like him. So I mean, whatever.
They like Garrett better.
Hey.
That's how you gotta keep him. Garrett's a team player guy. He's the coach.
We gotta move on to the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Hey, hey,
Oh,
hey.
boy.
Dak is back, baby. Dak is back. Dak is back. The football America's team. How about them Cowboys? How about them? Okay, let's get into it. Last year they finished 6-11. Novian, you're a modest Cowboy fan. I think you're a pretty reasonable guy. Because I ain't gonna ask Big Man. Because if I ask Big Man what he think the Cowboys going, he probably gonna say
13.
He gonna say
Nah,
he
for
gonna say
real,
something.
bro.
He gonna say something fucking ridiculous. And I want to protect him from himself. So Novian,
Nah,
what
we
do you
win
think
by
the
12
Cowboys?
this year.
What you think the
What
Cowboys?
was the Redskins? I mean, the Washington team.
The football team was 8.
8.
8.
The Giants were 7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so we 10.
I say
Yeah,
I
probably
say
10.
8.5. No. I say 10 or 8.5. One of them two. I know we're gonna. I feel like Vegas love us.
9.5. You was on the cusp.
I was like, Vegas
You was
love
on the
us.
cusp.
They love
You was
us.
on the
We go.
They know
America's
They know Cowboys
team.
fans gonna bet the over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Every
we
time
go over
they
that,
smart as hell. They smart as hell.
Yeah.
They smart. That's
They gonna
really
make that
smart.
whole 13 and y'all bet over.
Key additions. Dak is back, and that's it. No, we got Keanu Neal. We got my boy Boss Man Fat. We got Minka Parsons and Malik Hooker, who's my boy. I was sick when y'all picked up Malik Hooker. But
They got Malik Hooker?
yes, they do. They sure
I
do.
know
I love
that.
Malik Hooker.
That's annoying.
I love
That's a shame.
me
I
some
don't know.
Malik Hooker. But yeah. And then you got mad at me because I said you weren't the biggest Cowboy fan. That's why.
I think I knew that, and I said he was washed.
Oh, Malik Hooker, my boy though. He not washed. He just injured. He really can't stay here. But man, this is gonna be. There's one thing we can say. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are gonna win a lot of games. Well, I got them finished the second in the division at 8-9. We're tied for the second division, so they'll be in there with the Redskins for second. And I told you that the Giants was gonna finish last, so y'all know who the hell I'm gonna pick to win this motherfucker. But anyway, the Dallas Cowboys. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Jamal hinted at it earlier. He said, he loved the offense, but he hated the defense. He think that their defense is going to be sorry. And I got to agree with the good brother. This is going to be a top 10 offense. We can lock that in for sure. Well, there's going to be a lot of garbage time stats again. That's what the Cowboys do. But Zeke is going in the first round at 105. I love Ezekiel Elliott, the fantasy football player. Like you said, he had a bad year. Nobody said he didn't have 1,000 yards, and he still finished as the RB9. You can't beat that. So Zeke is definitely a smash with this. He's getting his offensive line is getting healthier. Got healthier this year, so that's good. CeeDee Lamb is going at 309. That is way too high for me. I am not touching CeeDee's ass in the third, especially not over Amari Cooper, and especially not over Terry McLaurin. That is asinine. That is crazy. I don't know where the hype for CeeDee Lamb is coming from. I don't know what people see. What they believe, but CeeDee is not it for me. I think that he'll be good, but I think when he has to, when the tomato got to meet the blade, I don't think CeeDee gonna get it cut. So I just think he gonna struggle with man coverage. It was that when they played Atlanta, it was like I think it was 4th down, and he ran a little out route and he had to push off to get open. So that just kind of been sitting with me. I think if they put him in a slot, he has to
D-Hop do all of that.
Don't you come on?
He not as strong as D-Hop.
No, so, I'm saying he did a push off like we don't see D-Hop push off every year.
Can't call a push off on D-Hop. D-Hop be boxing.
That's what Jamal Chase do.
Bro, also, that's just what good receivers. That's what aggressive receivers do, bro.
Okay, say aggressive. Don't say good, because nigga, it ain't too many niggas that just can't get open like D-Hop. But D-Hop, one thing about D-Hop is D-Hop is going to catch
really don't get open. D-Hop catch a lot of,
If you throw that bitch's way.
Another one, bro. They push off.
Dez Bryant, yeah. No, Dez Bryant with Marshall ass, I don't think CD cut like that. Them two niggas that I don't think CD is cut.
No,
like
CD is a dog. He's a dog.
So let's not because if we break it down AFC NFC, because we know Deontay Johnson led Deontay Johnson. Yeah, I thought he led the lead in drops. But if we break it down NFC AFC, CD led the lead the NFC in drops. But that's just food for thought. So the jury is definitely still out on CD.
With no doubt.
Definitely. The dude that ain't got nothing to do with you. If it touch your hands,
dude, the quarterback has a lot to do with the receiver's performance. I'm telling you.
Now, I didn't say that. I didn't say it didn't. No, what I'm saying is
so that's what we're discussing. We're discussing
no,
CD Lamb.
I'm talking about his drops.
Listen,
I'm talking about his drops.
I understand about the drops. I'm telling you who was throwing him the ball has a lot to do with his performance.
He damn near still had 1,000 yards.
I know it, but so with Dak, he would have for sure had a listen. With Dak, he would have for sure had 1,000. That's what I'm telling you. This year, he would for sure have 1,000.
And he probably would have had more drops too. Maybe.
Maybe not, because the balls would have been better. So you never know. Dak is a better thrower than Andy Dalton. This point blank period.
Man, here we go. The boy can't catch a cold.
Is that
in the wintertime,
true?
Butt naked in Alaska.
Is Dak a better thrower than Andy Dalton? Yes or no?
By far, easy. But I'm just talking about. I'm just saying the boy can't. I mean, if he lead the NFC in drops, I'm not going to ignore that.
He had a backup quarterback, bro, last year. That we putting a lot. We forgetting that.
Amari Cooper didn't lead the lead in drops.
But he didn't have the year that he had with Dak. Neither did he.
No, he eclipsed 1,000 and he didn't have 5 drops. Hey, I'm just saying,
all I'm saying is he went crazy when he came to Dak after like 5 games in the season. All I'm saying is the player's gonna get better with Dak on the field.
Of course.
It's just simple as that.
Of course. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that them drops ain't something that we ain't gonna ignore. Him not getting open in man coverage is something that I'm not gonna ignore. So this ADP going in the 3rd round is asinine to me off those 2 things alone.
But you said they're gonna be a top 10 offense.
Yes, solely on they've been top 10 offenses. That ain't got nothing to do with CD. That ain't got nothing to do with CD going in the 3rd round.
I think that's gonna play a big part in CD. In CD, I think CD gonna have
Amari Cooper going in 4.11. Love that. Dak Prescott going in the 4. It's going at 4.11 as well. That's a little bit too out for me, but I'm not the quarterback early type of guy. Because if you draft a quarterback early, you got to at 4. He's getting drafted as a wide receiver 20. Shit. It ain't 20. It ain't 20 receivers better than Amari. I like that. Only thing, like you said, but injuries. But a surefire top 15 receiver that I can get that I'm drafting as wide receiver 20. That's a smash pick for me. Dak, like I said, I'm not high on that. Tony Pollard's going in the 9th. Tony Pollard's going in the 9th.
That's too much.
I mean, it's not no real value there unless Zeke gets hurt, and then you'll look like a genius. Or if you want to handcuff him, and then Michael Gallup, Michael Gallup is going in the 11th. I just think that's crazy that he's going so low and CD Lamb is going so high. So
CD's better than him. I like that pick though. Like that Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup clipped 1,000. I think he is a better talent than him, but I'm a big Michael Gallup fan. I know Michael Gallup can get open. Michael Gallup struggled with catching the ball too.
He can catch that ball down the field for sure.
He led the league in drops before that.
Yeah, he always leads the league. Michael Gallup is always with that drops.
That's why I say it's a good pick at 11 though, because the offense is gonna be so good. He gonna get action.
Yeah, so I'm in love with this. I'm in love with the whole Cowboy offense. Are you anybody scared of that shoulder from Old Dakota?
No.
Is it lukewarm?
Jamal be
is it
trolling,
cold?
bro. Don't do that.
Jamal.
No,
You go next.
just be good.
Okay, I'll go next. Yeah. I mean, I personally got the Cowboys. I feel real bad for the Cowboys. Now they added an extra game.
Trolling.
I'm just saying, now they added an extra game, the Cowboys can no longer go 8-8. They gotta either go 8-9 or 9-8. And me personally, that's why I have them at. I have them going second in the division. I got them either winning 8 games or 9 games, somewhere in there. Dak is coming into the year hurt. Everybody's saying Dak is back, and that's great. That's great. He getting a second MRI. He's coming into the year with a banged up shoulder, which is a tough spot for a quarterback. But that defense is so sorry. Literally one of the worst ever. I don't think one rookie's gonna make them.
Not one rookie. No.
Okay, you can't count on multiple rookies. That's all I'm saying. If you want your defense to be great, you can't count on.
You counted the offense. You counted the offense. I'll tell you that.
That offense was there last year, and there's 1-3 with that. But
the offense was not there last year.
The first 4 games they was 1-3 with Dak,
and they led the league in what? Their offense led the league
and losing,
and also losses.
In fantasy, I'm talking about in fantasy.
Hickman.
If you want to talk fantasy,
I ain't got the fantasy yet. But I'm just saying you can't. I mean, part of the reason they defense was so sorry because they was scoring so fast. But whatever, they run up
turning the ball over.
Yeah,
they'll win the division this
Dak
year.
was good. Dak was good for turning the ball over that. But yeah, they're gonna be a mediocre team. They got a lot of hype coming into this year. Michael Gallup is great. Amari is soft, but he's a good number one receiver. He just soft as hell to me. He's the softest nigga in the league. He's so weak. I actually do like CD. I think CD is nice. I think CD got potential to be number one on that team this year. But that's only because Amari Cooper is so soft to me. I just don't like anything he stands for. Zeke, I think Zeke will have a bounce back year. He probably had like 1,200 yards rushing. I really do like Zeke. But the problem with Zeke having 1,200 yards rushing is the O-line ain't gonna be shit. Tyron Smith is
he gonna get hurt.
He'll be hurt by week 4, and he'll be in and out of the lineup, and they'll be talking about he wears a leg brace as an elbow brace. He's so big and misses every game. Who gives a fuck? Lyle Collins is nice, but he missed games too. I don't think you count on really Zach. Yeah, I don't think you count on really Zach Martin. He'll be there. You can count on him. That defense is gonna stink. Leighton Vander Esch sucks. What's his name? The nigga with the knee nerves. Devante Smith. He's overpaid.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus
overpaid.
I said DeMarcus Lawrence is overpaid. My bad. I said that too. I use overpaid.
That's 2 things.
What's that? Can't wait.
Hey,
you don't like Diggs, little brother? You don't like Diggs?
You know I
do like him.
I love Diggs, brother. Damn, what's
him. I like Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs.
He in that corner, but
Novi, you know my favorite Young Thug song, "Thief in the Night," because that's what DeMarcus Lawrence. That's DeMarcus Lawrence and Jalen Smith.
So y'all don't like D-Law? Y'all don't like D-Law?
I like him. I like him.
I don't.
He not.
What you rank him as a DN in the league? Like top what?
This is what I can tell you. This is what I can tell you.
No. As DNs, would you rank him?
He's top 5 paid. He's top 5 paid, and he ain't produced 10 sacks in 2 years.
I'm not talking about what he's paid. I'm saying what is he ranked like as a whole?
Not good.
Top of the head.
Top 10.
He top
10.
Top
what?
10.
He's like top 10.
Check his stats for me. Check his stats. Check his stats for me, Novi. Check his stats for me, Novi. If he ain't had that brother had 10 stats. I just want his no sacks because he is paid $100 million to sack the quarterback. Cass, he been doing that recently. Come on, Novi.
So you're wrong about that, Ken Shea. He had 6.5 last year and 5 the year before that. So
that's not 2 years. That's 10.
It's not, but you said he could get 10.
You said he hasn't had 10 sacks in 2 years.
He had 2 years. No, he's right.
No, I didn't say combined. I'm right.
He said he's
not combining the years. He hasn't had 10
each
sacks.
year. You can't get paid $100 million and then have 5 and then 6. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I can go out there and do that.
Hold on. Can I finish real quick? He was the first $100 million. He's the first $100 million player in Cowboys history too. They broke the bank on him, and now he wasting their money.
50 is not like if he's top 10, top 20. Okay, top 15,
a bunch of niggas with 6 sacks, bro.
He's top 15 for sure. He's top 15 for sure.
He is not.
He gets double team, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna say that. Nigga that got 5 sacks.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's a waste of fucking body. Nobody double teaming him. Ain't nobody chipping him. He go 1-on-1 with the Eagles backup left tackle all year. Man, that man ain't with the backup right tackle. Man,
I used to love D-Law, and I was one of the
Matt Pro. I watched Matt Pryor get on there and whoop and dog D-Law ass out for 60 minutes. Listen me with D-Law. Man. You don't even know who Matt Pryor is. I know.
He embarrassed me. But the defense is bad. They'll be bad again. The offense will have to carry this team, and I think that's a bad recipe. Even if you have
because Dak ain't like that either.
Level, even if you have a Mahomes level player on offense, when he had a terrible defense, they couldn't make a Super Bowl because that defense was so bad. Like it's tough. You got to have you can't do it. My bad. You just can't do it. It's impossible. You can't win with a defense.
When they did that, when Patrick Mahomes took you to the AFC Championship game, he had 50 touchdowns and 5 picks. That's literally the only fucking way that you can overcome a sorry ass defense.
And Dak don't Dak don't do that.
Dak
So
damn sure ain't gonna do that.
I got them winning
Damn
nine games might get you into the playoffs this year. So I think I might have the Cowboys making the playoffs. Who knows? But 9 games might do it.
I'm turned up now. I'm turned the fuck up on the Cowboys now. Big Shot. Big Shot, I know everything that come out your mouth is going to start an argument. So let's get started on these Cowboys, baby.
For sure, y'all know we win the division. I don't give a damn about nothing that Jamal Faith talking about. Dak, the best player in the division, the best quarterback. I think that we not taking emphasis on that. The best quarterback is now back in the division. Let's play ball. They're gonna win the division, bro. Their offense gonna be top 5. Their defense has gotten better, bro. Like just watch. Just watch.
These guys gotta play, bro.
What the thing is with Dak back and the threat to the receivers, they're gonna be able to move the chains again and run the ball with Zeke and Tony Pollard. So the defense is gonna be on the listen, we keep talking about last year when Dak wasn't here. This year Dak is here. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting the stock into Dak having a good year. I think with Dak back and the threat now the receivers have with Dak being back, the 3 receivers, you can run the ball now. Now you can run the ball with Zeke. So he's gonna have a good year. So that's gonna keep the defense. The defense will get better with Michael Parsons, strictly because Dak is back. That's why the defense is gonna get better. Because Dak is back. He's gonna control the offense, control the chains. I know he's excellent on third down. You can talk all you want, but on third down, you want Dak under center.
Unless it's early in the game and the game is close. When Dak let down by 21, then he saw.
I done seen Dak come back in the playoffs. I done seen Dak come back in the playoffs, bro. I'm just saying, don't say he hasn't played good. I done seen him come back down. I done seen him down play good, bro. I done seen him come back wins, all that. So we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Look.
What is Dak? Dak is top 10 in the league for sure.
He is. No, he's not. He's not. No, he's not. Dak isn't. He's not.
That's top 10. It's not just
easy.
Hold up.
It's easy. It's easy top 10.
He's
definitely gonna say something like Matthew Stafford.
Dak is in that Dak is in that 9 to 14 range. To me, he's not no top 10.
You think Matthew Stafford is better than Dak?
Matthew Stafford is light years better than Dak Prescott.
No, he's not.
Light years.
No, he's not.
I'm not gonna say about this. I don't like Matthew Stafford like that.
That's why he never won. That's why he never won a playoff game.
I know. Send Dak ass to Detroit 70 playoff games he wins.
And when the Cowboys won playoff games before that, when Tony Romo was winning. So I'm trying to see because if you want to say
Tony Romo,
my point exactly. I said how many did he win? So we're gonna talk about. Listen, all I'm saying is if we're gonna talk about the Detroit Lions, that's the reason why Matthew Stafford don't win. Let's talk about the Cowboys and why Dak Prescott.
They was winning on the same rate. You act like
they was not winning.
Yes, they were.
They was not winning no playoff game.
They beat the Lions, bro.
That's it, bro. In his whole career, bro. That's it. Okay. I'm saying that career is early.
That's only one he needs.
What you
only one he needs? Because that's all Dak got. Because that's all Dak got. Dak got one. Him and Tony ain't got
upside,
no more.
Bro. It's the upside. How long has Dak been playing? Tony Romo career is over with. They got the same. They got the same amount of playoff wins already.
Right. And now put everything into perspective. Was any receiving core that Tony Romo had as good as the one that Dak got? Be honest.
Yeah. He had Terrell Owens, bro. No, stop. I don't care what core you have. Give me Terrell Owens.
What is
Wait, listen. No. Listen. I don't care what core you got. You give me Dez Bryant in his prime and you give me T.O. I don't care. I don't care about Mark. I'm sorry. I don't care about him. He's not there.
Amari Cooper, CD Lamb, Michael Gallup,
Amari Cooper in his prime is not better than Dez Bryant in his prime. Listen, is Amari Cooper in his prime better than Dez Bryant in his prime? Yes or no?
No.
My point is
but okay. Well, this is my point. Is CD Lamb better than
none of them receivers that guy is right now better than? Huh?
Yes. Is CD Lamb better than Terrence? Okay then.
But Terrence Williams was getting the rack. Because
of Tony.
Is Michael Gallup better than Patrick Clayton?
No, because of Dez Bryant.
Because them the people is Patrick Clayton better than
but Tony Romo number one options because he had Jason Witten. Listen. Tony Romo number one options: Jason Witten, Dez Bryant,
What?
and Terry Owens was light years better than that number one option.
Jason Witten,
In his prime,
Blake Jarwin.
Jason Witten was live as hell in the
Come
prime.
on.
Like, I'm just saying.
Jason Witten. But and that's the thing that
Dez Bryant, Cole Beasley, like these players that was with Tony Romo. Like, let's not do that.
Dak had Cole Beasley, and Cole Beasley said, "Guys are open. We just ain't getting the ball." Just saying, brother.
But this rookie year,
and this is what,
and he had the best.
And
Cole Beasley had the best record-wise season he ever had with Dak.
This false because they won the same amount of games.
No,
Tony Romo last year. When Dez caught it, the drop.
They didn't win 13. They didn't win 13. They won 13. Okay,
that
was the one seed.
Okay, so that's not false what I said. He won the most games of his
career. Listen, and bro, Dak played last year. So you saying that he played 4 games and he was winning 3
games, bro. And he went crazy. No. You saying
he was losing. What was his record in them 4 games?
But it wasn't strictly his fault. You act like he wasn't going crazy. No, wait. Was he going crazy or not? In these 1 and 3 in these 4 games, what was his stats?
He turned the ball over for 3 drives in a row, and then after they were down 21, he would come back.
All I'm asking is, last season when he went 1 and 3, can we know his stats?
Yes,
he's on pace for 6,000 yards because
was he
offensive player of the year
every game? It was a week and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You got to win to get that.
Yeah, you got to win to get that. He wasn't gonna get over Derrick Henry and Aaron Rodgers, who ran for 2,000 and threw for 60 touchdowns. He wasn't gonna get it over them.
I love that.
Empty calories,
but
he was leading the league in passing touchdowns. He was leading the league in passing yards. I can guarantee you that.
And he was 1 and 3 because they was down 31-13 to the Cleveland Browns.
I'm just stating the fact.
How many turnovers did they have? Did Dak have?
I know
in 4 games.
No, the statistician will have to look that up.
I think you
look
talking
up
about
stats real quick for me. Zeke had like 5-6 fumbles.
In those 4 games. Let's see what because we act like he had a bad season last year, like a bad 4 games. Let's just see what he did.
I just want us to be consistent on critiquing quarterbacks. I want
How many fumbles?
Huh?
How many fumbles?
How many fumbles did Dak have?
So he had 4 interceptions and how many touchdowns?
He had 3 fumbles last year.
7 turnovers in 4 games?
No, that doesn't mean turnovers. Quarterbacks fumbles a fumble. It's not mean turnover.
Okay, so how many touchdowns he had?
He turned over. He fumbled a few times.
Let's see. Dak had 9 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns.
So he had 12 touchdowns.
and 7. 12 and 7. Whew.
That doesn't mean
he didn't have 7 turnovers. He didn't have 7 turnovers.
7 turnovers.
He didn't have 7 turnovers. He didn't have 7 turnovers.
I know he lost 2 of them fumbles because he did them both in 1 game.
Oh my! Now we know.
I'm just telling you.
Okay, now how many?
I'm saying in 4 games he had 12 touchdowns in 4 games.
That's great, but 7 turnovers is worse.
He didn't have 7 turnovers. That's not true.
Okay,
we don't know.
So we had
why are you saying he had? We know he had
14 and 6, 12 and 6.
No,
we don't know. Every 2 touchdowns he scored, there was a pick.
12 and 5. It could be. You never know. All I'm saying, we know he had 12 touchdowns.
Okay, we know he put his team in a bad situation 7 times.
In multiple games, he was down double digits. That's all I know. In multiple games, he was down double digits.
Multiple just got Eric Bledsoe.
He also was leading. How many yards he had? No,
he had like 2,000 yards.
Yeah, he had. Yeah, he was killing the yards. Empty calories. He was eating Pop-Tarts at the end of the day because he only had 1,000. Because he only had 1,000 calories, and he had to get to 2,000. He was eating 2 Pop-Tarts just to get to 1,800. It was empty calories, bro. He was down 13 to 31 to the Cleveland Browns, and then he threw for 280 yards.
I can't wait to
that's what we thought the Browns was.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Dak Prescott can shut me up, but nothing he's done previously. These people at the beginning of that career, he's winning, and his stats was mediocre. And now the last few years, he's been throwing for 1,000,000 yards, and they've been freaking losing. And now everybody is saying, look at the stats, but the wins are not there. We have to be consistent on how we protect these quarterbacks, and we have to be consistent on how we have to be consistent on how we
showing you he can do it all, bro.
He's definitely showing me that. Because you ain't get because you ain't get. This the thing. You're not giving Matthew Stafford no credit for losing. You're not giving Carson Wentz no credit for losing. I don't want to hear that shit for
what?
that.
Get him credit.
You're giving
Dak
Dak credit for losing
Dak
right
Prescott-
now.
Oh, he has so many yards.
No.
How many touchdowns did he have?
Listen. Wait. Can we stop? Dak has one more playoff games than both of them. So what are we talking about?
Oh my God, he got one. Oh my God, he got so many.
But you telling me to give somebody credit for not winning in the playoffs when it matters.
I didn't say a damn thing about the playoffs. He's not winning.
Matthew Stafford and Carson Wentz has never won the playoffs. What are we talking about?
Dak Prescott got one playoff win, and we acting like he
over
got
Russ,
30.
over somebody that's won a Super Bowl. All I'm saying is
that account for more.
That account for somebody like Matthew Stafford. How long has he been in the league? Please,
9 years.
It's like I can guarantee you, it's been.
Matthew Stafford's been in the league longer than 9 years. It's like 11.
He's been in the league like 12 years, bro.
He got drafted in like 08.
Bro.
He's been in the league 12 years. Listen. He's been a starting. He's been a starting quarterback. A starting quarterback in the league for 12 years plus.
You can't paint the same picture.
And has never sniffed a playoff win. Like almost like, oh, Detroit got to the playoffs. Let me bet on them. No.
Okay. Well,
I'm not going to defend Matt Stafford.
The playing fields are equal now, so we'll see what happened when Matthew Stafford got a legit defense. He got his running back.
Shoot, we're gonna talk about that. They won't even win. They probably don't even get to the playoffs in that tough division.
Okay.
They over there.
Okay. Anything you want to add on the Cowboys, Novi? Because you a fan.
Yes, of course.
Go ahead.
All right, so I feel like we'll go as far as Dak take us really, because like if he's hurt, he can really throw that season away again.
If he's healthy too.
No, we can. I feel like we got a chance again. Running back wise, Tony was the best running back on the team last year.
Thank you.
I don't a lot of people don't like saying that, but he was. Zeke was. He was getting those carries and stuff because I feel like it's politics. They paid him that money. They have to give him that, which gonna lead me into why I think Michael Gallup and Amari. Amari got paid, but Michael Gallup is not getting paid like for sure. So even like telling Hard Knocks.
Yeah, they're not paying him.
Even on Hard Knocks, they didn't even bring him up a single time, Michael Gallup. And this is contract year. And I just feel like they're finna phase him out. And
that's the first episode, bro. God damn.
No, but he one of the best players on the team. They ain't showed
Amari Cooper either, though. They haven't showed DeMarcus.
They didn't show Amari. They finna.
Amari got paid. Remember,
this is a business. This is a business to Jerry. They showing CD. They finna feed CD. It's a reason.
They haven't even showed CD that crazy.
They did show CD.
They did. They had a whole segment of him fumbling. Yeah.
But Jamal, you forgot about Connor Williams. Connor Williams has been playing good in
definitely has.
Oh, the lineman.
Yeah. I'm not even talking about the what's the dude name play for the Rams? I cannot think of his name. The main defensive player for the Rams, not Jalen Ramsey. Aaron Donald. Yes, I don't know why I forgot his name. He handled him 3 times in a row, and Aaron Donald
practice.
Yeah, just practice. But I feel like that's a little motivation.
Don't take.
It's the same Aaron Donald that had 4 people to block him on.
But it was one, and I could take that with some positive momentum.
That's true. Okay, you're right. I get it.
Yeah, you can.
D-line, D-Law hasn't been there anything since we paid him.
Thank you.
I feel like almost with Amari the same way too, though. But our defensive tackle got hurt and he's out for like 4 weeks. He really didn't do nothing last year from what I saw.
Is he better than the nigga who retired because he wanted to smoke weed?
David Irvin?
Oh, David Irvin.
Yeah.
That nigga's cold.
Randy Gregory, he back. He played better last year, but
Randy Gregory is cold.
He used to play for us. Then he got in trouble.
Who?
Alden Smith.
Alden Smith got signed to the Seahawks, and then he got cut.
Yeah, I'm glad we missed that. He was a good player last year in the beginning.
He can't get right.
We didn't eventually find out to get rid of Jalen. After these tapes, nobody gonna want Jalen, so we kind of stuck with him until
the money gone. Yeah,
y'all can cut him next year, and then not hurt y'all too much.
Yeah, I saw Jabril Cox. He's playing in the fourth quarter, third quarter, so I feel like they really don't trust him as much. I really like him from LSU. He won in North Dakota State as well. He won 3 national championships there.
Did they beat your alma mater?
Yeah, they will beat our ass. Yeah, they'll beat our ass. Only reason he didn't stay there for the 4th year because of COVID, and they almost canceled that football season for the.
Did y'all win the shit this year though?
Yeah, we did, bro. You know how we do.
Yeah, I remember.
We did, bro.
Cornerbacks, Boss Man been getting looked at all the whole time, bro. Camps.
Don't fucking start.
Boss Man been getting looked at. They targeting.
That play you sent me on Curtis on Christian Kirk, that was good defense.
One hand catch. I've been seeing you multiple videos of him getting.
That's the only one you sent me, bro.
Nah, bro.
We had action of getting Asante Samuel Jr. too before him. Like that's crazy.
I don't regret that.
Yet.
I'm like I told
Asante Samuel Jr. dog.
I'm glad that Surtain wasn't there because now it's like I have to pick out of who out of Micah.
But the Clippers just traded.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Speak with Pat and Rondo.
But they played it. Pat Bev, Rondo, and
some nigga with an O.
Yeah, I don't know him for Eric Bledsoe. But they had to do that just so they could play Reggie Jackson. It's got to be some money issues. That's just ridiculous.
But yeah,
go ahead.
The defense is. I really don't trust them as much. I mean, they can play good, but like I said, Boss Man, he just been getting ate up, bro. It's not looking. And the tall corner we drafted get looked at too. Like only person we got on.
The one that said he the next Richard Sherman.
Yeah, he's definitely not that. Well, he probably the Richard Sherman now.
Sherman beat.
Hey, so let's get to the Philadelphia Eagles. They went 4-11, and they was 4th in the according to these stats.
That's a lot of wins for the Eagles.
They was 4-11, but this is the thing. I'm not finna argue with none of y'all. I'm gonna let my dudes do the talking for me. So everything that come out your mouth, I'm not giving no pushback. Jamal, what you think the Vegas wins is for the Eagles?
2.
7.
That's way too high. That's 5 games too high.
I got the Eagles going 10-7 this year. Key additions: Ryan Kerrigan, Steven Nelson, Devante Smith, Anthony Harris,
Sirianni.
My boy Nick Sirianni. That boy's coaching his tail off. He's an offensive guru. That's what the reports are coming out saying. But hey, I'm not finna fool with you, Jamal. I love, and I'm not being biased here, but the Philadelphia Eagles, we got a lot of guys that's being drafted at a great price. So I kind of like damn near all of them. The only one that's kind of too high for me, and that's Dallas Goedert, because he's just going in the 7th, and it's just way too many wide receivers that I like at that 7 range.
Did Dallas Goedert make the cut? Did he lose? Is he in shape now?
He in shape.
He's still a fat fucker.
Yeah, that shit was embarrassing. Like, how you gonna fail a physical in your contract, bro? Like, that shit is unprofessional. But Miles, that shit pissed me off. But Miles Sanders is going at 310. He's going at the back of the 3rd round. So basically, you can get Miles Sanders in the 4th round. So that's RB3. You telling me that you're going to get what's that? What's 24 plus 12? 36?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be. I guarantee you, Miles Sanders finish in the top 36, regardless if he's in the timeshare, regardless if he's in the back by committee, regardless of whatever. He's getting his offensive line is getting healthy. He got a mobile quarterback now, so that's definitely going to open up those run lanes for him. So I like Miles Sanders for that price. Devante Smith is going in the 7th round. I think the upside of him, that's a great pick for me. Jalen is going in the 8th. This is the time where I'm interested in quarterbacks, especially a quarterback that can potentially rush for 1,000 yards. That running yards for quarterbacks are the running yards for quarterbacks is crazy. But Dallas Goedert, I said, yeah, he's too expensive for me. Zach Ertz, he's washed. He's going in the 13th. Oh, Blake Jarwin is going in the 13th. I forgot about my boy Blake Jarwin. I wrote him down here with the Eagles. I must have been rushing. But Blake Jarwin is going in the 13th. That's some Cowboy stuff. But, yeah, the Eagles, I mean, the defense last year was good, but our quarterbacks was just turning the ball over at too high of a rate, so they was losing in some of those games. I think if the offense, we're going to go as far as Jalen Hurts takes us. So, and I think he'll be the 2nd best quarterback in his division. So I think, I think him being the second best quarterback. Everybody on the team got a chip on their shoulder. The defense to play better. They'll be top 15. I think the explosion of our offense with the speed that we got in Jalen Reagor, with Travis Fulgham, with my boy Quez Watkins, he's showing up and showing out in these preseason games. So I feel like that the Eagles are going to be a handful to deal with physically, mentally, and emotionally. We're coming at you from every angle. We're attacking all the senses too. We taste, smell, we want it all.
This nigga drunk.
So that's fine. That's fine. I told you I'm not arguing with y'all. So I'm done on the Eagles. They going 10-7. They gonna win the division. Jamal, go ahead, and then I'm not gonna talk no more until y'all done. So Jamal go, then Novi, and then Big Man go, and then we go into the NFC West. Go ahead.
Zero chance that them niggas win 10 games. Zero chance that they win more than 6 games. I got the Eagles winning 5-6 games this year. They're gonna be last in the division. Jalen Hurts is mid. We're gonna find out how much mid or how much better than mid he is. He is the 3rd best quarterback in the division. I'll put him above Danny Downs.
Jamal is the terrible evaluator of quarterback. No, I just had to say that because Jamal just don't evaluate the quarterback position good because he. But go ahead, bro. You right.
I don't. Hey, I don't. I told y'all in 2014 that Pat Mahomes is the man that y'all hated on me. But that's not a hit.
Tannehill was a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Tannehill has been a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson for the past 2 years now. You can look at the numbers if you want to, but
so last year he was a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson?
Yes, Lamar was a better running back.
Even though he lost to him in the playoffs.
And the year before he lost, the year before when Lamar won the MVP, he lost.
But that big man, I'm sorry,
big
man, you can't just weigh off the quarterback play so much. Because what's that quarterback that beat Russell with the backup quarterback for the Rams that beat Russell Wilson? He's not better than Russell ass.
He's not better.
But I do think Lamar Jackson is better than Ryan.
But I'm saying Lamar Jackson won that game strictly on Lamar Jackson's play. Like that, his play.
I mean,
won the game.
The Titans did have the worst. Titans had a terrible defense though.
Because
and Tannehill played a better defense.
Derrick Henry had 40 yards rushing in the game, so that's why they won the game. But go ahead, I'm out.
But Lamar Jackson still had a better game than Ryan Tannehill.
No, but I mean, either way
in the playoff game.
But that doesn't prove just because he beat him and had a better game than him in the playoffs.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you think Ryan Tannehill?
I'm with you. No.
He agreeing with you.
I'm just critiquing your argument. That's all I'm doing. Just because he beat him in the playoffs doesn't mean argument. No. I don't agree with the argument. I just agree with the play of Lamar Jackson.
He agreed with the end of it. He agreed with Lamar.
You're right.
But I think I hadn't seen nothing from Jalen to make me just dry say he better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is mediocre as fuck. Jalen hadn't proved that he's even mediocre as fuck. Now I think he might be proving he better than Danny Downs, but he honestly hadn't even proven that. And I don't even like Danny Downs. So we're gonna have to see something. This nigga didn't do nothing last year to say, oh, he just better than everybody. I mean, just because y'all like him and he run, that nigga, he ain't done nothing. He hadn't done nothing. Jalen Reagor is ass. He should not be on the team. I think they should have my nigga up in the Vikings, and they feel dumb as fuck for not taking him. He should the best receiver in the draft should have been on their team, and they missed him because they and the Vikings was happy when they took him with their stupid asses too. The Vikings was like, they took who? Idiots. Eagles defense, they box it. I mean, Cox is gonna be Cox. He cold, so he gonna be nice. Yeah. I like the Eagles secondary is trash. For years they've been getting faded up, and I don't like it. And this is the worst. This is not a good division.
You made that up.
Every time I root for the Eagles,
get no pushback.
The defense, exactly. This nigga talking.
Don't lie though. But don't lie.
Stop. Whatever.
Lying.
Every time you lied and said you wasn't gonna get no pushback.
I'm lying. Every time I root for the Eagles and I watch their games, the niggas getting faded up. No matter who it is, this nigga with green hair.
Last year they was. Who was the top 30? Who was the top 15 defense and passing yards last year? That's a fucking lie.
Don't care. What was y'all rushing defense last year?
I don't know off the top of my
head. Probably wasn't good.
It wasn't horrible. Our defense was good, and our quarterback turned the ball over more than anybody in the league. Come on, bro.
Listen, Jalen might be the first quarterback to have more rushing yards than passing yards this year. Because niggas ain't gonna respect that arm he got.
That's so funny. That's so
funny. Arm. Eagles ass, man.
What a good joke.
Win 5 games. The Eagles are the joke. Joke.
Okay, you done?
Punchline, Eagles. The Eagles are done. Stick a fork in them.
Okay, no, you can go.
Ass.
All right. So for the Sheagles, I think the
we are so mature on this podcast. We are so mature.
Jalen Reagor is not it, bro.
Jalen is a
How can somebody play 6 games and y'all call him a buster? That's dumb. That's dumb.
I got Jalen Hurts having a good Dak kind of season when Dak had when we lost a lot of games, he had a lot of yards.
Rookie year.
No, hell.
Oh,
that's 2019.
A lot of yards.
He's gonna be coming. He's gonna be coming back. They're gonna be a lot of games they got to come back from. If he wins, the majority he won't.
Running for his life.
I'm not really sold on the fake Saquon. I've never been sold on him.
Exactly.
The Saquon wannabe.
You talking about you're not sold on a guy that averages 5 yards a game? Y'all just get on here and make stuff up, though. That's crazy. But go ahead.
You supposed to be shutting the fuck up, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But quit lying. Quit lying, though. Y'all have lied.
Nobody lied.
Nobody lied, bro. He not better than Saquon. We call him a fake Saquon, bro.
Devante Smith is the only.
He averaged them that 5 yards a game.
Devante Smith is the only player I would think about taking.
Big man, you got to get one too, brother.
Jalen Reagor, hell no. Hell, the best quarterback on the team might be a receiver right now.
This joke has been brewing
for
my.
Got lucky last year. Tight end, Zach Ertz. I like Zach Ertz, but he ain't even starting no more. He lost his position.
He's not even the best tight end on the field no more.
And the best tight end, got clocked out by a regular dude.
This is a fact, though.
Right.
Hey, this is a fact.
And that's why I shut up.
Community, this is a fact, bro.
He did get dropped in the bar with no.
The defense, I do not respect. I respect Fletcher Cox for sure.
That's it.
But that's Darius Slade. I'm not. I love him, but
he's not making no noise.
He showed me nothing last year. He was getting
Can Shay put a lot of stock in him?
He got beat by D. He got his ass whooped by DK. He got his ass whooped by Devante Adams. And y'all swear he had the worst season of all. He locked the Amari Cooper ass up, and CD was killing him. And CD was killing the Eagles, and then he went held CD. CD didn't catch a fucking pass, and then he caught a pick, and then Amari Cooper started going crazy. Relax, bro. Like again, when y'all lie, I'm gonna critique.
No, we locked up Terry McLaurin.
Go ahead. Anybody lying?
Yeah,
but
y'all making stuff up.
You need to relax on the Eagles.
No, I don't. But no, because y'all getting in and y'all just criticizing these players, and y'all wrong. Y'all
nigga, they suck.
Never heard of them.
They suck. You have been defending these bums.
Who never heard of them?
He telling us to relax.
But he BBQ chicken before. So
who?
Rodney McLeod.
Oh yeah, I don't like Rodney McLeod. You know. See, if you tell the truth. I'm gonna get okay.
That cripple nigga y'all drafted a couple years ago from Washington State, Washington University. Sidney. Yeah, the cripple.
Sidney Jones. He's not even on the team no more.
Jones. I used to like Sidney Jones.
I did too. That Achilles injury.
But ED, like
big man.
The best thing Eagles got going on is Jason Kelce, man, at the center position.
I hated it. It's just oh my god.
That's the truth. He's the best one on the team.
He's not better than
Fletcher Clark.
He's not better than
Fletcher Clark. Oh, hey man, that's the best thing they got going on, man. I'm being honest. The division though, I think the Eagles will do pretty good. But I think they'll finish second or third, probably third because the Giants, they just too deep. I just like Jalen Hurts way much better than Daniel Jones. But I like the Giants team. They got depth. Like I said, Jason Kelce probably the best player on the Eagles.
But you said that already and you got laughs, bro. Going on.
Nigga, it's still funny. It's still funny.
No, it's a fact. That's just crazy. It's a fact. So yeah, man. I like the running back. They're gonna run the ball pretty good. They're gonna have. I like Miles Sanders. They're gonna have a good running game. With Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders. I like Devante Smith. I like the new tight end. Don't like Jalen Reagor. stay away from him. When he get drafted, can Shay in the draft?
He's going undrafted.
Okay, so yeah.
That's how I should have went in real life. Undrafted, FA, free agent, nigga.
Hey, so look, man, I'm gonna say the Eagles going third in this division, man. I don't like their defense.
What happened with Nook? What happened when Nook played against him? Nuke.
Who?
Nuke.
Did we play?
Against Slay.
Did we play? We played them last year.
Yeah.
I don't think Slay played that game.
Yeah, Kyler had 406. So
I don't think Darius Slay didn't play that game.
Of course he didn't. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Look at them defensive stats, no.
them Eagles, nah, yeah.
Did Slay have any tackles?
He didn't. No, he didn't play.
They said if you take away that 158-yard game and the 100-yard game from Vontae, he gave up 482 in 11 games on 40 targets. That's still a lot though. But 11 games, that's not bad.
Nah, that's not. I'm just not taking away stats for the fuck of it. He got cooked. Leave all those stats there.
Look, D Slay is not top 10. Is he top 10?
He's just outside the top 10.
He might be. He might be in my top 10.
I think it's 10 corners is better than D Slay.
I'll give you that. I can respect you. I can respect that. I respect that. I'm not gonna push back. See, if you get on here and tell the truth, I'm not gonna push back, big man.
Because you got Marlon Humphrey, Tre'Davious.
He better than Humphries though. He's better than Humphries.
He's not better than Marlon Humphrey, bro. He's not better than Marlon Humphrey, bro. He's not better than Gallaudet.
Look, he better than Marlon Humphries. Marlon Humphries don't follow, so we can't say that he's better. Anyway,
Marlon Humphries is a safety.
Are we going to the next? Y'all
who got on here and said that? Did say?
Y'all done? Are y'all done?
Yeah, we done on them shitgles.
Yeah.
Now they shitgles. Okay, so that's enough Eagles hate for me. Enough Eagles bashing. I've had just as much as I can take. But Dak is back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget about Dak. But from there, we are going to move into the NFC West, and this is by far the best division in football. There's only one team that I personally can see that I can see this absolutely cannot win the division. That's the Arizona Cardinals. And
I disagree.
When it come to it, it's just simply the coach is too incompetent. And that's what it's gonna come. When the division is this good, they don't got a better roster than San Francisco. They got a better quarterback than San Francisco for now. But but when the division is this good, it's just too much. And I just think Cliff Kingsbury is by far the worst coach in the division. So I think he will definitely get outcoached several times, especially in division. And they just slipped up too many times. Like they lost to the Lions without Matthew Stafford. That's just teams you gotta win. That's just a team that you gotta beat, especially in a division like this. And I think so with that, with Cliff Kingsbury, that'll be the reason why they finish last. But y'all know how we do this thing. We're gonna start with in order that you finish. And so first we're going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. They finished 12-4, which is they played pretty bad towards the end of the season. So I was kind of surprised at their record. But Novian, what you think Vegas got Seattle at win total?
9 games.
10. Seattle is slotted for 10, and I got them going 11-6. And I got them second in the division at 11-6. Key additions: Gerald Everett, Gabe Jackson. I got him from Oakland. Las Vegas. Robert Nkendiji and Al Woods to beef up that defensive front. Like I said, it's Russell Wilson. He's the best quarterback in the division. I wouldn't be surprised if they got third at the 10-6, but I think Russell Wilson will get them in the playoffs and they'll be second in this division. DK is going in the second round. That's just too expensive for DK, especially when I can get Tyler Lockett in the 6th. And Tyler Lockett I think DK is the best wide receiver on the team. I think DK is a great wide receiver. I think DK is just a little too expensive for me when I can get a guy that can produce in this offense in the 6th round in Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett had 100 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So I'll definitely rather take Tyler Lockett of those two. Chris Carson is going in the 3rd. like I said, if you get in a running back going in the third round, so I mean, 36 people is not going to be better than Chris Carson, but Chris Carson kind of has his ceiling. He's not going to explode like I think Miles Sanders can be and be an RB1. I think Chris Carson is what he is. He's a solid lock for your lineup for a good 12 to 13 weeks, and he's going to be good. Russ is going in the 6. That's just too high for my blood because I like a lot of receivers, and we're going to get into that because you got Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, plenty of guys that you can get in the 5th, 6th round that I would rather have on my team than have an elite quarterback and wait on a guy later. Rashard Penny, for some reason, he is still fantasy relevant. He's going in the 11th round, and Gerald Everett is going in the 14th. He graded in the 91 percentile of athletes. So, I mean, he's a very athletic guy. So, I think, you know how Russell Wilson is in the red zone. One thing we know for sure is Russell Wilson going to throw for 30 touchdowns. He's been doing it for 4 years in a row. So, Gerald Everett could sneak into that top 10 fantasy tight ends with a good 6, 7 touchdowns. So, keep your eye on Gerald Everett. I'm interested in him. I don't want him, but I'm interested just because of who his quarterback is. But from there, Big No, what you think of the Seattle Seahawks?
I think they are a good team. Quarterback play is not going to be a question. Never going to question quarterback play. Running back, it depends on Chris Carson, how healthy he will be. That's why Buddy, second backup, is going higher than undrafted because Chris Carson has the chance of being injured, which he has been. Receivers wise, DK. Huh?
I was saying, yeah, that's why he's going to play 12, 13 games for you. That's it.
DK is the best receiver. Tyler Lockett is a good fantasy. I had him last year and the year before. He was very good. Like you said, he had over 100 catches. What tight ends? I really like. Buddy. I like Everett because Russ throws to the tight end. Sometimes that's all he throws to in the red zone. But I want to go back to receivers and like draft wise. In our draft, I looked at drafting if my guys are gone in our 2 quarterback league. I looked at taking Russ, and when it comes back to me, I also looked at taking DK for that second round. Well, it's not second round; it's like our 4th round, and I think that's a good look. I'll take my chances with those 2. Josh Allen. I'll be done with quarterback, and I get my number 1 receiver. But that's just me throwing that out there. Defense, they have like I said, Alden Smith. He's gone, but defense last year was looking bad. They trying to play Jamal, but I just don't know what's the. Because he has to be the highest paid safety in the league, but is he worth it? No.
Fuck no. The fact that you willing to pay Jamal Adams and not pay Dwayne Brown, asinine. Stupid. So, but Big Shot, what you think of the Seattle Seahawks?
I like Seahawks, man. I like Russ in the 6th round. I don't think that's too rich. I think you'll get a good season out of Russ every year. Good fantasy season as well. I like Russ. I like the weapons. What you got, DK and Lockett. I think Lockett is more of a usage receiver, and DK is more the deep threat. You'll get you them long 1 touchdown kind of games, 1 reception for like 60 yards. You know what I mean? So I like DK and I like Lockett. I like the tight end Everett. So I like the offense. The defense, you know what? I like what are the defense when they get
undrafted
in the draft?
Undrafted.
I would say it's a good pick, but they're in a tough division with some good offense.
Yeah, that's why I can't pick none of these defense.
Yeah, the only thing is that they get I like the offense too. To me, the defense and the running games, y'all know, I think that's play a big part in the defense, the running game. So Chris Carson end up having a good game. I don't know. I probably stay away from the defense. It's undrafted, so it's you can have them. But I don't think that's a bad defense. I don't think Pete Carroll. I don't think that's a bad defense. I like that defense. I like Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams. I like them.
They got some good. They got some good players. But brother, they is bad. I'm not touching that defense, but they could. Now they can't get worse. That's for damn sure. So, but we'll move right along into the LA Rams. They got a lot of fantasy studs on here, but first, they went 10-6 last year. They were second in this division. Big man, what do you think their Vegas odds are on win?
With Vegas odds. What was their record last year?
10-6.
I say 10. I say 10.
11.
I say the Vegas odds 10.
10.5.
10.5. I don't think they cover though this year. I think they
I
sure
definitely
go
bet that
under.
over. I definitely bet that over. Key additions: Deshaun Jackson and Matthew Stafford, ladies and gentlemen. And Tutu Atwell, if you want to count him. But like I said, they've shown you what they can do with a pretty below average quarterback in Jared Goff. So I think the fact that they actually got somebody that's definitely viable, way better, way more consistent on the passing clip.
How old is Matthew Stafford now?
32, 33.
33.
He's still a baby. He's still a baby.
Never won a playoff game.
The big man. He is in Detroit. You can send any quarterback that you can think of to Detroit, and they're not going to win. You got to. He will not win in Detroit. You don't think
Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson will win in Detroit?
No. Did you see?
You don't think Josh Allen will win in Detroit?
Deshaun Jackson will win with the Texans last year? You saw him with the Texans?
He lost.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Did you see how Patrick Mahomes looked when his receivers couldn't catch and his offensive line couldn't block? You see how he looked in the Super Bowl? Like he couldn't score a touchdown.
What receiver did he have that was better than Kenny Gallaudet last year?
Who, Patrick Mahomes?
No. Deshaun Watson.
It don't matter. He had two good receivers, but Kenny Gallaudet only played
Neither one of them was better than Kenny Gallaudet.
Kenny Gallaudet only played 5-6 games last year. So Kenny Gallaudet.
Let's not act like the Texans was like loaded last year. They didn't have nothing over there. They got rid of D-Hop for crying out loud. Like, come on now.
Okay.
Like, of course they was gonna be ass.
They had two receivers that had more yards than Kenny Gallaudet. The
Rams will finish last in this division this year. Trust me.
No, I'm not trusting you because you're dead wrong.
Trust me.
You said they coming in last?
The Rams will finish last in this division this year.
It's one team that's not gonna finish last. It's the Rams. They got the best defense.
They got the best what? They don't have the best nothing but the best corner and the best D lineman. That's it. That's all they got.
What else do you need?
They won the division last year.
They don't have the best quarterback.
Yes,
they don't have the best running back. They don't have the best coach.
He got hurt.
They don't have the best defense. They have like all around defense. They don't even have that this year. No, they don't, bro. No, they don't. Name their players besides Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald. Name the other players.
Them are the two best defenders in the
No.
NFL.
Name me. No. But you talking about defense. It's 11 players on defense. What are the other 9? Like, tell me the other 9. My point exactly. They not their defense is not better
than the
49ers defense.
Yes, they are.
Like, no,
they are, bro. They are. They definitely are. And because of them too. That's all you need. When they got the.
I don't think that defense is gonna be better than the Cardinals defense this year.
Okay. Well,
I think the Cardinals. I think Budda Baker and them. I think their defense will be better than the Rams.
I got the Rams going 11-6 and winning the division. Darrell Henderson is going in the 4th, which is pretty devastating. Because Cam Akers was my guy. He was my champion. I was gonna get Cam Akers in every league that I could get him. And Cam Akers is still he's not getting drafted no more because he tore his Achilles. But the world thought he was good because his ADP, he's been hurt for a month, and his ADP is still high enough to be on the list, and he's in his 13th because everybody thought that Cam Akers was gonna be, he was clearly going to be the best running back in his division and take that crown. As you saw how they was treating him towards the end of the season, and he was the sole reason why they beat the Seahawks in the playoffs. But Darrell Henderson, I think he's a good back, but he's just too injury prone. He's not built to be the workload like they need him to be. But $412, that's a little bit too expensive. But Robert Woods going in the fifth. I love Robert Woods. Cooper Kupp, I love Cooper Kupp. I'm not going to leave a fantasy draft without Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp. I just think that they're really good, and this offense is going to be easily a top 10 offense for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is going in the seventh. That's a little bit too high for me. I'm not looking for a quarterback in the seventh round. I would much rather get a receiver, defense. Not defense, receiver. Load up on receiver, load up on running backs, then get Matthew Stafford in the seventh round. Their defense is going in the 10th. It's not a defense that I'm targeting this year. That's way too high for me. Tyler Higbee going in the 12th. I like him this year solely because Gerald Everett is gone. So if there's the reason I won't end up with Tyler Higbee is because I'll have Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp. So and that's the sole reason why. Deshaun Jackson, he's got an ADP. He's going in the 13th. If there's a time to get Deshaun Jackson, it's going to be in start him that week 1 because he ain't going to be there after week 3. And a good sleeper pick that I really like that I'm going to try to get in every draft is Xavier Jones. He's going in the 13th. His ADP is rising and rising. He had a great preseason game. He's the backup running back. I think he's more built to be a every down back. And, that's just one thing Darren Henderson is more than likely going to get hurt 7 times out of 10. And if Xavier Jones steps in and he does what he's been doing in this preseason and this in camp, he probably won't lose that job once he gets it back. But, excuse me, Big Nove, what you think of the Rams?
I think they win a division, and if they don't win the division, they'll be second to the 49ers. But
you did say that.
Quarterback play is, he is good. Stafford is good, and I do think it's an upgrade over Jared Goff. So Jared Goff, we've seen what happened with him. Somebody came in and stepped in a playoff. Was it a playoff game? A must-win game.
It was a playoff game.
Oh, okay.
It was a playoff game.
Won the game. So did he win again?
Actually, both. It was both.
Yeah, I remember it was a must-win for and he came in and won that game. So anybody can be there, and I think Stafford is an upgrade on both them guys, Goff and Walford. Running backs, Darren Henderson, I'm not really sold on him. He's going to be the guy, but I'm just not really sold on him because I think he'll get hurt. Receivers, both of the receivers had 90 catches. Both of them had over 90 catches. Van Jefferson is a good look for once Deshaun get hurt, like Ken Shea said. Once Deshaun get hurt, I really like Van Jefferson. Xavier Jones, I've been seeing a lot of stuff coming out here from camp. A lot of people are picking up for dynasty reasons. Tight end, I'm actually glad Everett's gone. That's the whole reason. I love Tyler Higbee like 2-3 years ago, but then Everett was there stealing snaps. They taking turns who's on the field, and I hated that about the Rams. But defense, I'll pick the Rams defense. If it's the first defense there, and I'll pick them. If it was the first defense, but I'm not picking them too early. But like, if you're gonna pick a defense early, that's the one to pick, or the Tampa Bay.
They in the top heavy offense too, division. So keep that in mind with this Rams defense.
Yeah,
they're gonna be facing.
Play them 8 games.
They're gonna be playing the Cardinals twice, and the offense is heavy. They're gonna be playing Russ twice. The offense is heavy. They're gonna be playing Kyler Murray twice. The offense.
But remember, they playing against the who division they playing? The East.
AFC South.
AFC South. Yeah, I'm not scared of playing them with.
So they're gonna play the Texas Jaguars.
For sure.
The Titans.
For sure. Yeah,
Titans pretty good on defense. I like the Jaguars defense too.
But no, that's who the Rams playing. Their offenses. They're playing them poor ass offenses.
Yeah, but I'm saying I like the Jaguars defense and the Titans defense and the Colts defense. I do.
Do you like the Jaguars offensive line? Because they're gonna have to block Aaron Donald.
But you asked me the defense. I like that defense. I like the Jaguars defense. They're cool.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about their
we was just saying because we're talking about the Rams defense, and you saying they gotta play the division, but they gotta play the AFC
I like the Jaguars
offensive
line. They'll get it together. They're
they're gonna have to get it. They're gonna have to get together, goddamn. Or Trevor Lawrence gonna have to come out tapping that helmet.
Yeah. They're getting a rhythm. Just give them some time. Then let them get this preseason out the way. Week 1, they'll be ready.
Anything else, Novian, on the Rams?
That's it.
Big Shot, what you think of these Rams, baby? Well, we know what you think of the Rams, but go ahead.
They'll be last in the division, man. I think they lost too many pieces on defense. I think that the Matthew Stafford hype is out of control. I think he's just not a winning quarterback. He can sling the ball. He's old, not mobile anymore. Not anymore. I don't think he's mobile. I don't think he's gonna run for hella first downs or nothing like that. He's gonna be relying on receivers. I like the receivers. The receivers can get open, but I don't think they just just too crazy. I like Cooper and Woods. I don't think they're just too crazy to be you just scared of them, So I mean, they in the toughest division. I think they'll finish last. I think they are worse. They have the worst quarterback in the division. Matthew Stafford is the worst quarterback in this division.
Jimmy Garoppolo? Come on, bro.
Well, I take Jimmy Garoppolo over Matthew Stafford. I honestly would. I would take Trey Lance. I would take Trey Lance over Matthew Stafford, bro. That's just
take.
Not yet.
I'm saying moving forward. If we're starting this season, I think Trey Lance will play better than Matthew Stafford. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get the chance to prove that, but just me personally, I don't know. I don't see all the hype.
Give me a win. Do you think Matthew Stafford is better than Jared Goff?
Yes, I think he's better than Jared Goff.
So with Jared Goff, they won 10 games. So you think they're gonna be worse than? So you think they're gonna be worse?
Listen, but you're not. Wait.
I just want you to give me a win total for him.
I know, but let me take you back. You gotta also this is one thing that I try to tell you guys, man. Last year, you gotta take in perspective to everything that happened last year. So Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't there last year, right? Right. So the Rams beat the 49. All I'm saying is you got to take in perspective that some of these quarterbacks, this division is healthy now. It's all the way healthy. So now let's play ball. I don't think the Rams going to be the best.
They lost to the 49ers twice.
Mm-hmm.
With Jimmy gone?
With Boo Boo quarterback, yeah. With Nick Mullins.
So for sure they're dead this year. For sure they're dead. They're dead this year. With Trey Lance or Jimmy. You get what I'm saying? They dead for sure again this year. Stick a fork in them. And I think Kyler Murray got better. I think his team got better. His weapons got better. So they probably don't even beat them. You get what I'm saying? You see with Russ, come on, man. I don't bet against Russ like that. That ain't the person to play with. Russ, he's not going to be losing to Matthew Stafford like that. No.
Wofford beat Russ, bro.
Who?
Wofford.
The Wofford. Who?
But what I'm saying is on the average Sunday, you gonna give me Russ over Matthew Stafford. If they playing,
of course.
I'm not saying Matthew Stafford would never beat Russ, but if they play 10 times, shit, give me Russ every time.
Russ top 5, Matthew not top 5.
So that's why I definitely don't feel like the Rams will win this division. No, it's not even close.
So what you think the Rams? So what you think the Rams are going? How many games do you think they're going to win this season? I just need to write it down.
I think the Rams will win. This is a tough division. This is the toughest division. So I say they win 7 games, bro.
So 7 and that's what's that 7 and that's 7 and 10 now.
They might win 6 games, 7 games, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna put 6. That'll sound better when I'm arguing. I'm gonna ignore that 7.
When I'm arguing.
That'll sound better when we argue.
It's on tape, bro.
I like that. That's gonna sound better when we argue.
6 through 8 games, man. 6 through 8 games, man. Every 6 through 8.
Arizona Cardinals. This is a high-powered. This is a high-powered offensive division. My goodness. But they went 8-8 last year. What you think the win total is this year, Big Shot?
The Cardinals, I think, is 9.5.
8. Vegas got them being the worst team in the division, and so do I. I think they'll be 8 and 9, and it's just boils down to the coach. It's all on Cliff Kingsbury. But they got some good key additions. We got Malcolm Butler, AJ Green, Rodney Hudson, the center from Las Vegas. Rondell Moore, I love him. JJ Watt and Xavier Collins. I love the moves that they made, but DeAndre Hopkins had, I want to say he played 92% of his snaps on the left side of the field. I just think that's dumb to me. Like, he's a good receiver. Move him around. Make it harder on your defense to defend him. So I think that's irresponsible of Cliff. Like I said this a while ago that I think that the coach from Kansas City, what's his name? Novian, the black coach. Eric Bieniemy. I think Eric Bieniemy is holding Pack for this job. I think this will be a great job, and I think once they get Eric Bieniemy, they'll be ready to better coach. They'll be ready to make some real noise. But you got I have no problem with practically any of them. Well, a couple of them. Deandre Hopper is going in the second round. That's arguably the best receiver in football. He's gonna catch damn near every ball that's going to him. Highly targeted. His touchdowns were low, so they can only go up. Kyler Murray going in the third, too rich for me, but Kyler will finish as a top 5 quarterback. Yeah, that's just
too rich.
That's just too.
Kyler Murray is never too rich, man.
I'll never take a quarterback before the 7th round. That's just me.
Last year he had like he started off high.
It's too rich for
he's
my
telling
blood.
y'all that. He's telling y'all that you better go grab.
In his rookie year, he had started off with all yards, no touchdowns. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not saying Kyler Murray is bad. I'm not saying any of these quarterbacks is bad. Rush, they great quarterbacks. I'm saying how I construct my team. I'm not taking Kyler Murray in the 3rd round. It's just way too rich for me. Yeah, I'm not taking a quarterback before the 8th round. That's just how I build my team. Chase Edmonds is going in the 6th. I love Chase Edmonds. I think he was the best running back on the team last year. He just needed the workload. Hopefully he gets the workload, but we got James Conner in the way going in the 7th. James Conner's done. He is DUN done. I'm not fooling with him. AJ Green, I can see he's going in the 13th round. I can see there being a way where he holds that value. But this is he's going in the 13th round. So if you start him every now and again, he gonna get you a couple touchdowns just because.
Do they still have Christian? No, he's not. Do they still have Christian Kirk?
Yeah, who's going undrafted? He is left for dead. I don't get that either. But
that's the crazy part. He's gonna have a better season than AJ Green.
Rondale Moore is going in the 14th round. He's going higher than Christian Kirk. The defense is going in the 14th round too.
Stay away from AJ Green, bro. Get Rondale Christian Kirk if you're gonna get any receiver besides Nuke, but no.
But this is the thing, though. One thing we know is AJ Green is the number 2. We know that though. They say I'm not saying he's gonna be. No, I'm not. No, they said that. If it's a lie, they told the Arizona Cliff Kingsbury told him. He's gonna be on the opposite side of AJ Green. You can start AJ Green
for a name, but I'm talking about in game creating separation. Who Kyler Murray going to? He will go to. I guarantee you this: Christian Kirk will have more targets than AJ Green this year. I can guarantee you that.
We can bet that. You want to crack an egg? You want to crack an egg?
Yes.
How many games? How many games we got to play?
Nov is the middleman. They both this season. Whoever has the most targets,
that's it. And they both got to play a minimum.
Whoever has the least
games.
targets got to crack their head. So Christian Kirk got more. You said what? Now you creating?
No.
Because AJ Green gonna get hurt. Because he gonna get hurt.
If he hurt, that's not a fair bet. Because
I don't want to. No. If you want to say he's the number 2, I say Christian Kirk number 2. Let's just keep it at that. You think AJ gonna be number 2? I think Christian Kirk gonna be number 2. The other, whoever has the less targets, gotta crack that head. And we ain't worried about who gets hurt. We ain't worried about who play, who games.
Okay, if we can't put the 12 games bet off. But
exactly.
It's not nothing that I think though. It's not me. I'm just telling you what the coaches and the organization tell me. They telling me.
I know, but I'm saying from me, look like last year when they played, Christian Kirk was a better receiver than AJ Green.
They went and got AJ Green and drafted Rondale Moore for a reason.
True, but I think I don't know. I'm not.
They had Christian Kirk on the roster and still
what he did last year.
Isabella.
What AJ Green did last year?
Nothing.
He got hurt. Nothing. He got hurt.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, what Christian Kirk do last year? Nothing.
He probably had close to 1,000.
Buddy had 104 targets last year.
Who?
AJ.
Christian Kirk.
Ooh, that's a lot of targets. How many? Ooh, damn, that's a lot.
How many yards he had last year? How many yards?
500.
Now,
All right. Now
How
pull
many
up
catches?
this.
He had 40. He had 47 catches.
all right. So
Man,
look, he's horrible. Now,
That's a lot of targets.
Tell me about Christian Kirk, bro. Tell me about
That's
Christian
a
Kirk, bro.
lot of incompletions. So you telling me that 60 of his targets was incompletions?
But you were here saying he's number 2, bro. That's what I'm saying. He watched up. Now tell me about Christian Kirk last year. No.
All right, Christian Kirk had 79 targets.
And how many
Only
yards?
Only one more catch than that, Jay.
How many yards?
621.
Oh, he's
way better. He's way better.
Oh, he's so
But
good.
he didn't play 2 games. AJ played all 16.
He's way better than AJ Green right now.
I thought AJ Green was hurt. You're not way. You can't say way better. The stats just didn't tell you way better.
All on targets, bro. If I had action, that's like me and Noah lining up, and we getting these. And if Noah get 100 and some targets, and I get 79, and I have more yards, you're gonna be like, yeah, no,
bro.
Get out of
this
here.
man cut. This man didn't get 50%
Stop it, bro.
of his
AJ
targets.
Green is 38, and he is 2 MCLs away. 33.
AJ Green will be fine.
He's gonna retire. He's gonna retire, basically, is what I'm saying.
I like everybody. I'm interested in everybody except for James Conner on this team. I think they'll be last, just like I said, just because the incompetent head coaching position. Novian, what you think of the Cardinals?
They'll finish last, and it's just the luck of the draw what division they in. Just because of what division they in, there's another division they'll probably finish higher. I just don't see them beating Seahawks, Rams, or 49ers. Quarterback play is going. His good quarterback play, but they have it's just the scheme is like is it an air raid?
It's ass, bro. It's
scheme, definitely not ass, bro.
The
scheme is ass. It's no adjustments
because
it's no
the scheme is ass. Rondale Moore would not work in that scheme. I do not see him working in that scheme.
Yes, he will. Yes,
I love Rondale Moore. He's a great player, but
he will.
It's just that scheme. He got to come out the slide.
I'll sleep on the Cardinals.
It's just he was made.
I'm sleeping on Cliff Kingsbury.
He was killing them in Purdue. Because he was like the main guy, but him not being the main guy, I just don't see him getting those Andy Isabella looks. That's not really him, in my opinion.
That's a lot of miles over there.
Running backs, I'm fading every single one of them. I've been fading them running backs forever. Tight end is probably the most thing I'm fading on this team. It's Max Williams he probably get 50 targets the whole year. I want to say higher, but
I doubt that.
No. Defense, I'm sleeping on a defense. Hell, you're sleeping on a defense. And I don't see how they beat the Bills last year if it wasn't for the lucky-ass throw on 3 to 4 people.
Yoki.
Yeah, but, they're good. The Cardinals are good. They just don't – they're unlucky to be in that division.
Big Shot. Go ahead and tell us how we wrong on the Cardinals.
Y'all wrong on the Cardinals. The Cardinals could potentially win this division for sure. They're definitely not gonna finish last. They got arguably the best quarterback in the division. If you don't think he's the best, he's second. Just it is what it is. 1A, 1B, and right now he's 1B.
Arguably,
he's 1B. You can give him 1B. Yeah, you can give him 1B. You can give him 1B.
He's
whatever.
2.
You can give him 1B.
3 in my opinion.
He's 2 for sure. There's not a quarterback in this division that's better than him besides Russ. So with that being said, he got one of the best, probably the best offense in the division is the Cardinals. And that's why they can go finish first or second in this division. They have the best offense in this division. You can give me them or the 49ers, but I'll take Arizona offense. I would over the 49ers offense. I like their defense. I like Buda Baker and the additions they made with JJ and the other lineman, D-line. They got a good defense. I like their defense. That's cool. The offense need to get better, which they will. I like James Conner. No. I like Edmonds. I just like their weapons, man. Their quarterback. I like their offense so much that I really don't even care about their defense. And their defense is not just ass. That's just how much I like their offense. So Kyler Murray, yes, you gonna take the receivers, every one of them except AJ. You can take Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, undrafted, or 14. you could take Christian Kirk, Rondell Moore, and whatever Nuke is. They definitely all might have. I'm not gonna say 1,000-yard seasons, but Christian Kirk and then they all might have 1,000-yard seasons, or just Rondell Moore running and receiving might have, close to 1,000 yards together. So we'll see. I like the offense.
Yeah, I think that's what Rondell Moore make his way in this offense is they'll use him like a Swiss Army knife almost. They might line him up in the backfield. They'll do the little Deebo Samuel's bump passes. They'll do the screens. I think that's what he'll make his money in that. But going on and wrapping up the division, the San Francisco 49ers, they finished 6-10. Novian, what you think? What you think the Vegas odds are?
9.
10.
I think 9 too. I think 9.
Yeah, I wanted to say 10, but I was like, yeah.
So they got 3 teams in here winning 10 games. That's clearly the best division. But key additions is Trey Lance, obviously, Wayne Gallman, Trey Sermon, Tony Jefferson, and Marquise Lee. I think they'll go. This is just the best roster in the division. So I just can't see them finishing last. They probably got arguably the best coach in it, the second best coach in the division.
Pete Carroll might be up there too. Pete Carroll.
I think McVay. I got McVay, Shanahan, then Pete, and then.
You think McVay is a better coach than Pete Carroll's?
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
Pete Carroll
ever came on. I haven't heard anybody come on Pete Carroll be successful. People came on McVay and doing good.
Yeah, his coach.
Hold on, what has McVay done? Went to Super Bowl?
That young offense, like he has that playbook for your ass.
What you think Pete Carroll got?
Pete Carroll is a defensive
having D coordinators.
Defense was 27th work. His defense was 27th.
His defensive coordinator's been saving his ass.
Russell Wilson is saving his ass. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. That's why he ain't gonna trade Russell Wilson. Because as soon as he get rid of Russell Wilson, there go his damn success. He can't even build this defense. These people have had 5 draft picks in the last 2 years. They can't. He can't. He haven't drafted ever since. I'll give him his credit. He did draft. Well, I don't know. The further he got away from the game, the more ass them draft picks been. Let's just be honest.
So I guess DK was ass, huh?
No, DK was good.
Yeah, look at what's his name? Matt LaFleur came under McVay. Kirby Lee came after him. Zach Taylor came under him. He got those. He has that coaching carousel for me.
I like McVay, but I don't think he's a better coach than Pete Carroll. I mean, especially not right now. He's still young. I know his upside, but I don't even know about the upside because you still got to at least get you a ring to even start talking to Pete Carroll. You got to at least get you one of them juries to even you know what I mean? Just get the Pete Carroll.
So we got
Pete Carroll called that play. Remember, Pete Carroll called that play.
I'm about to say.
I understand about the one play. But McVay called plays and couldn't get a Super Bowl. Pete Carroll has got a Super Bowl. Like Sean McVay has had the chance to win a Super Bowl, still hasn't won nothing. I'm not saying he won't. All I'm saying is let's not act like Pete Carroll ain't got the job done against somebody that we consider probably the GOAT.
He had Goff too, bro. So you got to take that into consideration.
Well, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say.
Come on, bro.
No, all I'm saying, he was the head coach. That's all I'm saying. He was the head coach, and Pete Carroll was the head coach, and he got some jury. He been there twice, so that's all I'm saying.
And he lost to David Wofford, and he lost to Dak Prescott in playoff games.
True. But McVay has lost playoff games to people as well.
Aaron Rodgers.
But he hasn't even won a Super Bowl. So true. But he's
losing some more respectable players. I feel like if I'm going,
but he's still not if you're talking about Coach Hall of Fame, he's still not even on Pete Carroll level yet.
He getting there. He ain't getting there.
You can say he's getting there, but you got
bro.
I know, but you have to get you a ring to say you have to. If you're gonna argue,
Carroll got one, huh?
if you gonna argue with Pete Carroll, if you gonna sit there and try to, if you McVay and you come to Pete Carroll saying I'm a better coach than you, bro, you have to at least get you some jury.
Before Andy Reid got his ring,
we're not talking about Andy Reid. We're talking about Pete Carroll.
we using context.
Yes,
we using context.
Yes, he was a Hall of Fame coach. Yes,
he
think he was.
So he.
But I'm not saying McVay not a Hall of Fame coach. I'm not saying I'm not gonna say he's a better coach than Pete Carroll though. Is what I'm saying, because Pete Carroll's a Hall of Fame coach already. Point blank period.
I don't even think he's a Hall of Fame coach.
He is.
How is he not a Hall of Fame coach?
I don't think he's a Hall of Fame coach, bro. I mean,
but then again, it's hard because Jimmy Johnson just got in, so and you saw what he did,
and Jimmy Johnson was only coaching for like what, 4 years?
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson just got in.
And he had way more success than Pete Carroll. He built that. Jimmy Johnson introduced the trade into the league. Jimmy Johnson.
You think Sean McVay a Hall of Fame coach? You think he
not right now?
Just off the Jimmy Johnson thing, the little comparison, no.
So you don't think so you don't think Pete Carroll been to two Super Bowls?
Been to.
Been to two, lost one off by one play, right? You don't think that's Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
No, because like I said, after it took Jimmy Johnson to get in and he had one and was good, no.
In the playoffs every year, bro, Pete Carroll's
this is the Hall of Fame,
coach, bro.
This is the Hall of Fame. Remember, this is the Hall of Fame.
This is the NFL Hall of Fame. They don't play that shit. I think Pete Carroll got too much mediocrity on his shit to call himself a Hall of Fame coach. I think if he get another Super Bowl after that, going to 3, winning 1, but then see, I give all that shit to Russ though. I'm not. Pete Carroll ain't it, bro. Pete Carroll ain't done shit to just make me be like, damn, that boy ain't coach. He might be. He clearly the third best coach
in college. Yeah, but this NFL is
but hell
coaching period. Coaching period, bro. He's a Hall of Fame coach.
What coach? What? I don't know his coaching moment. Like there was just like, oh damn, Pete Carroll really outcoached this dude here. Like I just don't.
No, he had some games he got coached somebody. I remember.
I'm saying I just can't think of it. He had cover 3, his defense basic. I mean, it's just he don't have no say so on anything offense. He want everything to go through him, but he don't control nothing offense. Pete Carroll ain't it,
bro. But he was the reason for Legion of Boom, bro. Like that's crazy.
Dan Quinn.
Dallas Cowboys defense, DC. But from there, we're going to move into the San Francisco 49. 49. We talked about 49.
Yeah.
They were 6-10. Vegas got them at 10 wins. I got them finishing third in division and making the playoffs at 9-8. Key additions, I said those already. We got Raheem Mostert going in the 5th at 505. That's high. I'm not interested. I'm going to be honest. I'm not interested in Raheem Mostert at 505. One of my favorite picks this year is Brandon Ayuk. I think he'll break out this year. I love me some Brandon Ayuk. He's going in the 6th round. That's one of those players that I would rather draft him in the 6th, 7th round than draft a quarterback. Trey Sermon, that's another player. I love me some Trey Sermon. It's just going Raheem Mostert. Is one thing he showed me and the one thing the 49ers showed me, they're gonna rotate them backs and Raheem Mostert gonna get hurt. So I think Trey Sermon has the upside to be that guy, and I love him. There's probably not going to be a draft that I leave and I don't have Trey Sermon, and I really want Brandon Ayuk, but I can see there being some drafts that I don't get him. Deebo Samuel. When Deebo Samuel came back from injury, he was getting 10 targets per week. I like Deebo Samuel and the way that I don't like Deebo Samuel. I like the way that they're willing to use Deebo Samuel and how involved they like to make Deebo Samuel. So for that, I would draft him in the 8th, but I'm not just interested. Trey Lance in the 11th, at the end of the 11th that's a great pick for me. But it just depends on how the draft is going. You got to have another quarterback because you don't know if Trey Lance is going to start week 1. So I definitely would like Trey Lance on my bench. I would love, especially in our keepers league where we got 2 quarterbacks. I'm pretty high on Trey Lance in that league. The defense is going in the 12th. Like I told you, there's not a defense that I'm targeting. I'm playing it by the matchups. I don't know who the San Francisco 49ers play week 1, but I'm probably not drafting them. And another running back, they got 3 running backs in the ADP. Jeff Wilson is going in the 14th. Like you said, He fast. All you need in San Francisco behind that offensive line, all you need is 6 carries, 10 carries max. You can have some fantasy value. So depending on the health of Raheem Mostert and the hot hand that week, Jeff Wilson is going to have a top 20 finish. I can guarantee you that this fantasy season. Yeah. And that's all I got on the 49ers. Big shot. What you think of the 49ers?
I like the 49ers. I for sure think I don't know if the 49ers going it's quarterback play with me. Like I don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback. You know, I don't know how they quarterback. I don't know how it's really gonna go this year. You know, I like Trey Lance. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I like both of them. I think both of them good. I just don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't really know what they're gonna do. But their team is nice. So that's why I want to give them winning this division. I know for sure they won't finish last because they got just 2 good quarterbacks they can rotate out. Well, whichever one's playing good or bad, they can just go with the hot hand. Defense, Bosa and them, like defense stock. Yeah, man, it's probably, like I said, this is probably the best team on paper in this division. Yes. But I think they go second. I like the running backs. I like Trey Sermon. That's a good pick. Debo. I like Debo Samuels. That's a good pick. And would you say the 8th or 9th? He's been picked 8th.
807. So the tail end of
I think that's a good pick because he's going to be running the ball. He's going to be getting a lot of red zone targets. He's going to be active. So that's a good pick. Like I say, man, I don't know about their defense because that, like I say, with that division, them offense is really, really good, high powered. So they're gonna get looked at.
Hey.
They got some guys over there.
So yeah, they do, but they're gonna get looked at. And the way this league is set up, man, the offenses will win majority of the time. So we'll see, man. I like the 49ers though. I didn't like
Big No.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Niners.
I don't. Like I said, I think I said I have them winning the division, just because everybody's back. Quarterback. I'm sleep on Jimmy G, but I'm so high on Trey Lance, so high. I can't say. You just gotta fight. You have to fight me trying to get him. I will overpick for him. I feel like he's worth the keeper if he plays enough. I feel like he's going to be the guys. I mean, the 49ers shouldn't be picking that early anyways, and they got a quarterback out of it, a top quarterback out of it. So, running back, I like Kinshay said, I love Sermon. Can't really go bad with that with Raheem Mostert, always hurt, or he's hurt and they rotate backs like Kinshay said. Well, I drafted him early. I want to, but I feel like everybody has the same idea as me. Everybody has
right.
You're
fucking right.
He's going the number 21 running back.
That's crazy. That's crazy we got to for that dude. Hopefully he have a bad preseason game and his stock drop a little bit. God damn it.
Something, bro. Because I like Debo more than Brandon Ayuk. I mean, Debo was hurt, but like you can use him anywhere. They do a little screen game for him, and like that's a catch, that's a point. Like I love that about Debo.
That is good. That is. But he get 10 targets, but his targets are so like close to the line of scrimmage that it's damn near 10 points baseline. So his floor is definitely high. He just hurt a lot.
Yeah, only reason I wouldn't have drafted him if I have another piece of the offense. Like if I have Kittle, definitely not drafting him. It's just too much of that little point share I have. Like it's just too much. I can't, like, they not both gonna get the ball. I mean, they can get it, but I feel like Kittle he demands the ball a little bit more. Receivers, they got Richie James Jr. He's good. He stepped up when he needed to. Tight ends, obviously George Kittle top 3. If he say,
what's George Kittle ADP? I don't even have George Kittle in my nose. What the hell?
He's ADP 2. The tight end, number 2
second round. Number 2 tight end. So he probably going in the tail end of the second round because I know Travis Kelce is like 104.
Like the worst, the worst tight end he'll be picked is 4. That's what they said. The worst. That means they took Waller, Kelce, and possibly Pitts over him.
Pitts, gotta be Pitts. Maybe Hawkinson.
They be talking about Hawkinson and Andrews, but I think Pitts is over them.
I think that I agree with you.
Defense. The defense staggered. I don't know what big man I'm talking about. They got Bosa. They got Armstead. They
Yeah, I
got
like that defense.
They got D Ford. Man, that D line go crazy.
They still got D Ford. God dang.
They got Fred Warner. Was the highest paid. I don't know if he's still highest paid.
Yeah, he is. Ain't nobody beat him yet.
What you call it? Just got paid. Who was that?
Who?
From the Colts.
Oh, I forgot about Darius Leonard. He did get paid.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Darius Leonard got $98 million. So I think he might have clipped him.
Yeah, and they defensive back. They was straight for defensive back. They got Tart and they got Jimmy Ward. They kind of old. Jimmy Ward kind of old. But yeah, I trust them against the AFC South. Definitely trust them against the AFC South.
Yeah. If you get their defense and you start them the right week, they can potentially.
I mean, what round they going? The defense.
4th round.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not bad to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be somebody in the 12th round. Give me AJ Green over the 49ers defense. Bucket. But from there, we are going to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for the support. The shorts, we got some. We still got some. But thank you for buying them for the people that have.
We got a lot of bucket hats.
We got some more. We got, the hats. Oh, man. The hat. We got, see, what y'all don't know, we got colors of the hats. The red ones was my favorite one. Y'all better quit playing before I buy them all. But y'all go get that. Y'all keep supporting with us. But again, thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting us. We appreciate y'all. Follow us anywhere that you can follow us. Anywhere, just type in social media on your phone. Any social media that you got, we're there. Follow us, support us, share, comment, do everything that you can do to it. The fantasy league. We are booked. We are booked. We are full. We had guys waiting.
14 teams.
We did a 14-man league. We had a waiting list that was long as the Nile Rivers. The end of the river, the Nile River, right?
It's Nile River.
But anyway, it was long. The waiting list was long. So we full now, and I set the draft date for September 5th. If you listening, I think for 8:00. If we'll move it to the time we'll end up doing it on the podcast, but that'll be a fun episode. We want everybody to come in and experience that with us. So
it'll be an episode, live episode.
It's gonna be a live episode. We're gonna record it and upload it. You can talk through your picks if you want to. I know I'm gonna talk through mine and try to get some values. Try to coach guys up while we're doing it, so they can be prepared in their other fantasy leagues. Because I'm something like a guru when it comes to this fantasy stuff and football period. But for some reason, big man keep want to go against the grain, and I keep having. But it's okay. We finna. That's okay. I'm finna let everything that I talked about. I'm finna let it be about. But yeah, it's gonna be a live episode. It's gonna be fun. Y'all come and have some fun with us. The guys that it's not mandatory, but you better be there for the draft day. It's gonna be a $20 league, so. Keep that in mind. We're gonna probably get that money no later than
the money keeps it competitive.
Yeah. Got to. So we're gonna keep that.
First place wins all, and second place gets his money back, the $20.
Yeah, so it'll be 14 people. That'll be $280. So $260 for first, and second place gets to $20 money back. So
I'll take big man for payments.
Yeah. Or if any of my people, y'all can send it to me. I'll send it to Big Man, or vice versa, Novian, however we get. As long as you get it, we'll have a list of who paid, and it'll work that way. So again, we appreciate y'all. Come join us, man. We're gonna chop this up and put it on all blasting on social media. So even if you don't watch the episode, but you better watch the episode, we're gonna chop it up and put it on there and send it to y'all so y'all have it.
Also, I'll be giving away a Dante Culpepper signed jersey.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about you get the Culpepper jersey. And then you get your pick of the litter of a 3 thumbs down merchandise. So it's a good price. So take it serious. You can get $260, a sign, get your roll on jersey, and your pick of the litter of a 3 thumbs down merchandise. But like I said, we'll talk. We got plenty of time to talk to y'all about that and give y'all more information on that. But just be there or be square. But we thank y'all so much for the love and the support again. Buy them shorts, buy the hats, buy it all. We appreciate the love. More merchandise is on the way too. More shirts. So y'all keep lock in for us for that. Oh yeah, Big Man monitors. LM. Hey, them so clean. They sold out in my size, so I can't even get them. But man, that's probably one of my favorite ones. And I definitely like the gold tips on those. 3 thumbs down. Yes, sir. Thigh show us. But yes, sir. We appreciate y'all for the we appreciate y'all for the love. We appreciate y'all for the support. But we out of here, baby.
Yes, sir. Peace and love.
Color money.
Yes, sir. I knew.